All right. Looks like we're good. Welcome back, everybody. We're all set up, and we're going to play some World of Horror today. Let me just click back into the game. You guys can see the cursor. Go over to New Story. So, for today's stream, like you can see in the title, I wanted to see if I could finish a run with Haru. He's more of a strength build character. Here, let's keep going with this style, because I feel like it just looks strange with the other, like, color palettes so far. Continue. Customize playthrough. Let's do that. And this is all the stuff I have unlocked right now. If you've never seen this game before, don't worry. Like, I'm on and off trying runs of this. And if you've never seen it before, you can just kind of jump in. But the more I play the game, the more, like, events and stuff I can unlock to appear as I play it. Haven't gotten a chance to play it for a couple months now, chat. Been a very busy summer, but I want to keep some more spooky one-off streams happening. That's what the witch hat is for. Anyways, let me just randomize this. Renew with wrong spelling. You know what? I like the sound of that. Let's go with that seed. The random numbers are literally just the seed of your run, by the way. City of Shiakawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town. Okay, so let's go over to, pick Haru here. His backstory here is, robbing that old abandoned manor was a mistake, with his friends dead and mutilated, and a vengeful horror chasing him. No speed is too fast. Starts with more strength, less knowledge, and also has some smokes for some reason. And, oh, hang on, the actual backstory mechanic, I don't think I've done this one yet. 7th curse. Your family was cursed, everyone around you will die. You start the playthrough with more funds, but can't have human allies. To be honest, I don't really like the human ally mechanic that much anyway. I haven't really experimented with it, to be honest, so I think I could just try this. I think the last one I did was like I used the cult backstory. And, hang on, difficulty. Threat level increased, True Believer, start with 0 funds, Harbinger of Doom, Skeptic, Initiate. Yeah, so Cultist is the default difficulty. Let's go with that, because I've been struggling with the harder difficulties right now, and I haven't played for a little while. This should be good. I don't know if strength builds are actually much more difficult, but this game is cool. It's always fun to show it off. This is like, I've only done tried it for a few streams, though. There should be a link to the playlist if you want to watch it, watch more of it, by the way, if you're watching this on YouTube. Down in the description. When leveling up, the game only draws generic and character-exclusive card packs. Timeline A, World of Horror. Timeline choice determines the choice of available additional actions and changes in both mysteries and endings. Let's just leave that stuff as is. A lot of this can look very overwhelming, but once you get past that initial barrier, the game's pretty cool. Alright, let's go. So now, we're doing classic mode. The other one is just endless survival mode. Old gods are awakening. Your only chance of survival is solving 5 different mysteries. The end of the world is at hand. Alright. Oop. Somewhere, a group of people gather, trying to awaken their master. Okay. So we have to select an old god to view them and confirm our choice. Your old god for your playthrough is basically like, it's like you're selecting like a cursed being that's kind of like ruling in the background. Let's, how about this one? I think I've cleared a run with each of them so far. I need to unlock more. The terrible spider god, Kabak Aturasu, is once again awakening from its slumber. Blinded by impossible to satisfy hunger, it has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. You can't run from combat. Considering I'm going for a strength build, I feel like this one's probably just the best to go with right now. I'll try it. Okay, stop it before it devours all. Character exclusive perk cards only. Continue. Alright, here we go, everybody. Your family's cursed. Everyone around you will die. For funds, I have 8 funds right now. Cool. This game has a pretty cool vibe. It really is perfect as a summer game. Too bad I couldn't do too many spooks during the summer. Okay. So let's go over to our home. City is changing so fast you can barely recognize it anymore. Choose up to 2 additional actions per location for this playthrough. Oh, is this new? Did I unlock this? Okay. Well, I never really used the station anyway, but just keep it put for the shop. Schoolyard library, pharmacy. Maybe I could just pick it for... Library, schoolyard. This doesn't work because this is for finding allies. My curse won't allow that. Let me just pick downtown and let's go with it. Confirm and continue. Your mailbox is empty. This one sounds like it's got something in it. Okay. So if you don't know how this game works, we're trying to solve 5 mysteries to advance the run to its final part. But along the way, we're gonna run into a bunch of random events. It's kind of like a tabletop game where you're kind of just drawing like random event cards as you proceed. Now, go to the bath right away. Get the small XP boost. You take 1 bath per round. What clothes do I have active for this character? Let's check. Thug jacket, samurai, bar brawl, leather, mafia, and t-shirts. Let's just go with the leather. He almost looks like he got a Chris Redfield fit going on. At least classic Chris Redfield, anyway. Now, take a look through the peephole. And see someone standing there. I still don't know if this does anything. Someone standing in the shadow watching your door. Alright, let's go over to check the mysteries. It's gonna roll 5 random ones. We got inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connecting them. You can tackle 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. Don't worry, I'm gonna read this stuff. If you got this open on the side while you're like grinding an RPG, don't worry, streamer's got ya. He's gonna read. He's gonna do the nice. Hang on. Horrible History of Household Hell. Sorrowful Saga of the Moonlight Sailors. Tragic Tale of the Thaumaturgy Teacher. Spine-chilling Story of School Scissors. And the Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaids. Okay. Let's not reroll. Let's just go with these. Let's try the Moonlight Sailors one. Began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean, a dark writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week, adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlit night where a young girl spotted his boat drifting away, a single lantern swinging at the helm, and the captivated fisherman singing eerily to his catch. Now more and more fishermen have begun to find the vile ooze in their nets, and one by one they are disappearing. Soon the ocean will have taken them all. Alright. I heard that for some of these mysteries, it's kind of impossible for me to even reach certain endings unless I unlock stuff. So I'm not going to get too hung up on it, just going to try my best here. So the bonus condition is to discard 2 item cards to complete the quest. I just realized I didn't pick up the possible extra item in my house. That's right. That would have been good for that quest. Oh well, not much we can do there. Start the investigation, hoping to overhear some rumors at the fish market. We can start with that then, but we can also shop for items, since I got the extra funds. Let's go see the dog. Check out that good boy, chat. Look at that. Look at that puppy. So, the doom meter, if it reaches 100%, you die. So, every action adds to your doom meter. You have to be careful. but doing certain things also lowers it as well. Salt deals 8 damage to ghost enemies. Only 1 fund? I could go with that. Plus 1 perception by having, that. Yeah, you know what? Give me that. Oh, I can only buy 1 at a time. That's right. That's right. Cost Doom to enter, though. I'm gonna go into the shop again. Energy drink. 1 dexterity till the end of the current mystery. Adds 2 additional inventory slots. Okay. Plus 1 knowledge. Flash combat action adds a chance to dodge incoming attack. 2 XP for each investigated location. This would be good to take right off the bat. Here, I'm gonna do that. Now, we need to equip stuff. Hope the batteries are still okay. I think I equip it. Yeah, I equip it here. So put it on B. And the compass, we'll put that on. That goes in slot C. I don't have a proper weapon yet. And as for these, hang on. Use to gain reason, but adds new status. I think if you use these, it messes you up for the rest of the... It messes you up for the rest of the current mystery, so you don't want to do this. I could throw the smokes away as one thing, but let me see if I can find more stuff along the way. Let's try investigating downtown and see what happens. Shopping for items takes precious time, plus doom. I'm taking that risk and I'll go for it. Check the alleyway. Oh, seen 2 chopped off heads. You can't help but wonder who's been preparing your food for the past week. Research the occult notes? I don't know. Let's give it a shot. I have high perception, so... Oh, knowledge check failure. Reading the ramblings of a madman has made you sick. Ah, darn it. I was hoping it might be a perception check instead of a knowledge check. Knowledge is my lowest stat, because I'm all brawn, no brains. Although you braved the stench for hours, you glean nothing besides the fact the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit. Okay, so... investigate downtown again to see what happens. I didn't boop the puppy dog. I should have booped the puppy dog, you're right. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in symbols. He steps in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for unwanted followers. What could it mean? I don't think calling them's gonna do anything. Let's follow him. Maybe I can intimidate him. Perception check, success. The door is locked, but you repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. A moment later, the door opens and a surprised teen with greasy hair asks who the hell you are. Mistaking these nerds for cultists sure is embarrassing, but deep down inside, you're relieved. Minus 2% doom. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, and thank you, Victini, for gifting 10 subs. Appreciate it. I'm already having a comfy time today. Ooh. Yay subs, yay indeed. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering in through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. So yeah, sorry, this might seem a little disjointed if you don't know what's happening. Whenever I select to investigate an area, I'm essentially drawing an event card from a deck, and a random event is going to play out as I advance through the mystery. It looks like a bunch of random stuff is going on if you don't know that, so it's funny. Alright. So I guess we'll check out this mansion then, since it wants me to go here. This counts as the fisherman's house, so we draw into the mansion deck. Alright. Audio and everything still good, not too quiet. Ooh. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. 2% doom. Ah, that undid the check I got last thing. The fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks. Uh-oh. Alright, we'll keep searching the mansion then. Okay. It looks like one of the previous owners of the mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you could spare a minute to look through the books. I feel like checking the shelves would be the knowledge check, and the table could be the perception check. I've seen some of these events before, but I can't remember what stat is applied. Honestly, that's probably for the best. It's more random that way. Let me check the table. Knowledge check failure. Ah. The notes lying on the table look like the ramblings of a madman. While trying to understand them, you read a passage aloud. Nothing happens, but you feel watched. You leave the reading room quickly. 3% doom. Wow, I am absolutely doomed. My character is too stupid, apparently. I'm rolling the worst possible events, apparently, for this. This is great. Hang on, the flashlight I have gives 1 perception, so I have great perception and strength right now. If only I could use them. At least I'm getting bonus XP because of the compass. I've got 21 out of 100. When you hit 100, you can get a level up. Surely someone else must have caught one of these. You lurk around hoping to spot one. Okay, we're talking about the black ooze the fishermen were finding. Let's take a look at the beach. Something pulls you towards the beach. A statuette half buried in the sand is calling you. Feeling your hand shaking, you take a step closer. Take it home? The statuette is surprisingly heavier than it looks. Mesmerized, you take it home and wonder where to display it. It's a bad idea. I don't know what I did. Maybe I've seen something like that before, but I don't know. The young man has glassy eyes and mumbles his replies as he caresses his catch. The beating movements of his arms disturb you. Alright, keep checking the seaside. If I find a random extra item, I can throw it away with the smokes for a bonus. You decide to enter a small, shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen can help you in your quest. However, persuading them to do so might prove difficult. I mean, I got the extra funds. Let me buy them around. No fisherman would refuse a free round. They tell you tales of sunken cities inhabited by underwater things with too many legs. -1 funds, but +5 XP. That's okay, I guess. Did I just see a face down here? I blinked, and it looked like there was something there for a second. After a slow interrogation, the young man manages to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip. Okay. Check the seaside again. Putting your hand in the hole was a bad idea. Seeing a big spider, escape, you hope it wasn't poisonous. Oh, that's great. I got an injury. What does this do? Oh, and I have withdrawal now. Cool. Fight. Hopefully it'll go away on its own. Oh, I don't like... I don't like the sound of that. That's gonna be really bad. What is this? All combat actions are slower. Dang it. Unless I use up my smokes. But if you use that, it gets worse, doesn't it? There's blood here. That's fun. You slip out at night and race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. Let's do it. The full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only audible sounds are your ragged breath and pounding heartbeat. Continue. You arrive at the water's edge, breathless. The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean under a dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. Hypnotized, you watch as they bob their way out of the harbor. Their lanterns move farther and farther away, and you hear the odd chanting slowly fade with the wind. You stand in the cold until the final boat is out of sight, and it's pitch black again. There's nothing to do now. You head home. The weird chant is still in your head. Oh, I reached the end. I don't think I've seen this ending before. It's because I didn't discard the extra items for an extra clue. No one spoke of the fishermen after they sailed off. Grieving mothers would not let their children anywhere near the cursed beach. Over time, people forget the last time they saw a boat out on the waves. Sorrowful Saga, Moonlight Sailors, Ending B. Rewards for the mystery. Missing sailors, new events available. Oh, that... Okay, I didn't realize... Okay, that adds new events. Cool. 30 experience, -3 doom. +1 reason and stamina. Okay. Oh, by the way, reason and stamina are these things. These are essentially your health bars. Like, this is your sanity, and this is your physical health. If either of them hit 0, you die. Okay, well, rather, if reason hits 0, you go insane, which is the same thing, basically. Old God stirs. Okay, so every time you clear a mystery, the Old God adds a permanent negative effect to the game that you just have to deal with. Let's do it. Time skip. What? I'd sworn it was Monday, not Tuesday, right? What does that do? +5 Doom. Oh, pfft. Great. This playthrough is doomed. Absolute pun intended. Okay. A feeling of paranoia, basically. It just makes me feel worse. That's literally all it did. This wouldn't be so bad if I didn't already get a bunch of doom from that first mystery. Okay, so we're going home. Inside your mailbox, you find a key. Take it. So, let me open this. Doesn't look like there's anything in the drawer. No. No free item there. Let me go take a bath. The shower will help you calm down. Hot water, extra stamina. Warm water, small XP. Or cold water, for more reason. I think I should just go for the XP boost. Take that. Hang on. I'm at 73 XP here. Alright, alright. Check the peephole. There's still some guy just watching me from the distance. That's always good. Also, I have a cool statue in my house now. It probably wasn't a good idea to take it home, but hey. Let's start a new mystery. So let me take a peek here. We finished this one. Now, Spine-Chilling Story of School Scissors. I believe this one is supposed to be one of the easier ones. So maybe I should give this a go and hope I lose out. Hope I manage to lower the doom meter. Let's just do that. Maybe I'll find an item this way, because I don't have a weapon yet. Spine-Chilling Story of School Scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. I'm 24, so I must have been held back quite a bit. My character is 24, at least the menu said that. Terrible woman has returned from the grave, a woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. And send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst that could happen? Investigate. Yeah, it's Clock Tower now, Scissor Woman. Your missing friend left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first drawing of an eldritch symbol and then lighting of the holy candles. You can only hope your friend left them around the school. Okay. Let's explore the school then. We don't get a whole base map for this one. We can only check this building. Here, let me get a drink. All this yapping's making me thirsty. The pool is empty at this hour. It's dark, but you could swear something moved in the water. Turn on the lights? You turn on the lights. Luckily for you, there's nothing in the water. +1 reason. Cool. Oh, much better. I was actually chugging so much of my water yesterday. I had no water left for like the last hour of the stream. I was too stubborn to take a break and go refill it. Oh, man. This game is very summer-coded, but man, you need that icy water on the side. You feel like something horrible is happening in the school. You must hurry and find the items. Keep exploring. Hang on. Let me just take out the friend's diary. Maru's acting strange. Need to talk with her after class. Hope she didn't attempt the ritual herself. A strange tall woman has been following me all day. This sigil can weaken the demon for a while. Okay, the sigil is randomized, so you need to look at this every time you play. Wait a second, my wound? Hang on. Status. Ah, crap! Ah, you're right. And I can't go to the hospital during this section. -1 day. Oh, come on. Oh, that doesn't look good. Man. Not a terrible time. Well, let me double check this friend's diary. I've hidden the candles in one of the classrooms. Tomorrow I'll try to perform the ritual. Other pages are irrelevant. Hope they're okay. Well, let's try and explore the school some more. That wound looked itchy. Oh, did it ever. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea. I don't think I've seen this before during the school one. Let's try studying issues of local papers. This seems more of a knowledge check, though. I feel like I should go for it anyway. Knowledge check failure. I wanted to believe. It was a complete waste of time. You spent the whole day reading about cute dogs, giant vegetables, and the occasional accident. Oh, this is how you waste a bunch of time on the net, everybody. It's never a waste of time reading about cute dogs, though. You find nothing related to the case. Resolve. Well, that's on me. I was hoping I could get stupidly lucky, but now my doom meter's at that. You found an additional page from your friend's diary. It seems the chalk is on the roof. Must hurry and find it. Peek outside. Something out there, clearly. You shouldn't risk that again. Let's keep checking. Can I have some strength checks? On the roof, you find the girl your friend was talking about. In one hand, she holds a bag. The other, a pair of bloody scissors. It's not good. Marked by the scissor lady. Okay. Hang on. Where is... Attack boost, prepare attack. Defense actions. Meditate, brace for impact. Where's the one to search for an item? Look for an improvised weapon. Okay. Do that. And... Attack boost. Defensive actions. I cost 2 stamina to gain 1 reason. That's bad. I can't really do anything else, unfortunately. Combat skill. Yeah, I don't have enough time in the meter to do literally anything else. Oh, wait, no. I can assess the situation. That's something. Okay. Launch. I found a branch. And monstrous girl, weak against fire. Maru was the bullied girl who tried to summon Scissor Lady. The entity scarred and marked her to serve it until it became strong enough. It's not good. Okay, we're gonna equip. I could throw it as well. It won't last too many swings. Okay. Equip the branch. And now we're gonna go on the offensive here. Attack with weapon. Hang on. Boost, attack, boost, attack. There, that's what we can do. Launch sequence. Okay, hit her twice. She's hitting me, though. This is the best I can do, because I haven't found any other weapons. So, boost attack, hit this. Boost attack, hit this. One more turn. Luckily, I'm kind of tanky right now, so that's good. Okay, remember, one of the... I can't run from combat in this playthrough because of the old god I picked. Resolve combat, 8 XP. I didn't get anything else from that, damn. You found the blessed chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil in your ritual. You copy the sigil as best you can on the blackboard. Yeah, that is not what it looked like. Hang on, friend's diary. It looks like this. Okay, triangle with a little thing on the side. Oh, did I get it right away? Hang on. That looks like it. Or do I gotta turn it? Oh, no, this is the right one. Definitely. Let's put a smile on that face. Actually, when I actually see Scissor Woman again in Clock Tower 3, that's gonna be fun. Because the Scissor Twins are such goofballs in that game. Okay. I still gotta find the candles, so we have to keep looking. Have have some fun. You carefully enter the biology classroom. The room seems empty at first until you switch the lights on. You gasp in horror. Lying in a pool of blood is one of the teachers, with the fruit knife in their hand. There's a jar of formaldehyde on the nearest table. Mesmerized by the spiral pattern on the sea creature's skin, you step over the dead body and come closer. And then the voices start. Uh-oh. Alright, the Forgotten Specimen. Should I assess the situation? I feel like I should try and scan some of these things while I can. Okay. I feel like the Super Nintendo clock tower is the only one really scary. Yeah, it can be. The one on PS1 is a bit goofy, but I love it. I did playthroughs of the first two clock towers last summer. Ooh, they were very fun. I got the achievement badges for retro achievements for them. So, attack. Boop. Oh, can't get that. Alright. Ooh, not quite enough. Alright, if that's the case. Oop, and then... kick. Alright, go for a kick at the very end. Okay, it attacks my reason. Floating... hang on. A body of an unknown sea creature floating gently in a jar of formaldehyde. Yeah, sorry, chat. I feel bad because things were a little busy, so I didn't get to do too many spooky stuff, but it would totally be great to do some more Chivo runs of PS2 horror games. Okay. Here, we can just go for attack boost, weapon attack, attack boost, weapon attack. Oh, I missed. Alright, try again. My base chance to hit is 60, so... there we go. I got 7 XP and I found something. Pick it up. You found a lump of flesh. I did not want that. What does it do? You can eat it for 5 stamina and it adds a new status. Slimy and smelly. What is it? It's pulsating slowly in your hand. I don't think it would be a good idea to eat it, but it would be pretty funny to do that if I had no other option. Maybe we'll eat it when if I really need the health. Let's just hang on to it for now. The sounds of scissors are getting louder. You must hurry. Okay. Well, let's explore the school. It's just an old McNugget. Yeah. You enter the school... oh, I leveled up. I should do this first, then. Hang on. So, random perks I got are... Irizumi. Items in the shop are cheaper by 1. Bleh. Outdoorsman. +1 luck. Or... Yakuza card. 1 additional slot becomes available in all shops. Removes the illicit tag from all items. Okay. I think I should take Outdoorsman. It costs Doom to reroll random perks. Not a good idea right now. So, as well, you can either take a heal to your stamina and reason, or you can increase one of your stats by 1. I feel like I'm going to take more strength. I'm going to invest in the thing I've never gotten to use yet. Continue. Okay. Now, back to this. A sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the stall doors has opened on its own. I vaguely recall this. I think if you ever try... every time you try to close the door, it just initiates combat with something. So I'm just gonna try and run. You might be paranoid, but there's no way you're risking an encounter with a ghost here. -2 reason. Damn. You found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Okay. Perform the ritual? Wait, what's that? Continue. You take a step back as a writhing, amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon, it becomes a tall, woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected by a wide smile. Now is your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It's your only chance. Prepare for combat. Twisting and twitching, The demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? Alright, this is gonna hurt. 21 HP, and they do 2 damage to everything. Means they hit both stamina and sanity. Best I can do is keep using the branch. What's hard knock? What is this? 1 damage while under the nicotine rush. Okay, so if I consume my smokes, I get that. Hang on though, status. I have this infected wound I have to do something about. That really sucks. Alright, how much? She has got 26 power. Defines your chance to attack enemies successfully. Right. Let's do attack boost, branch. Attack boost, branch. Go with that. Okay, did a good chunk of damage. I'm getting beat up here. I think this is kind of the best I can do. Not enough. I can't do 3 attack options no matter how I stack it, so I may as well just take the boost. Hang on. Yeah, I can squeeze in 2. There we go. Next turn, I got this. Oop. There. That was clunky. Resolve combat. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You find your friend gravely wounded but alive. You help him up, and both of you limp away from the school as police sirens get louder. Ending A. I don't remember this picture before. Huh. Scissors Woman is gone for good, or is she? You shudder knowing the urban legend will inspire another kid in the city to try and summon the eldritch being. Rewards for solving everything, yada yada. Old God stirs. School curfew. With more and more students going missing, the police have restricted access to the school building. Which means the library option is disabled. Okay, the library is the place you go to try and acquire spells, right? Okay. So, I think the spells are kind of bad. I don't think I've talked to anybody that likes using them necessarily, so this is actually probably a good one to get, because it's not really much of a downside. Probably shouldn't be allowed in the school anyway. Yeah, you're telling me. Okay. Back to my home. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. Take it. Okay. Now let's take a bath. Hang on. According to my stats, I've taken a lot of reason damage, so I should probably take a cold water bath. Alright, there we go. Helps a little bit. Hi, Nettle. How you doing? Watching this to chill before bed. Sounds cozy. This is a great game to play before bed, clearly. Check the peephole. No one's out there this time. Okay. Spells are, like, rarely worth it unless you're specifically building for them. Okay. Can I go to the town screen for a mystery? No, not that type. Okay. Yeah, I gotta start a mystery to go to the hospital first. So, we got 2 out of 3 done. Saved by the tragic tale of thaumaturgy teacher, macabre memoir of morbid mermaids, or horrible history of household hell. Let's do this one, I guess. Horrible history of household hell. There are many old mansions around this town. 00 Manor is one of them. I think the zeros just mean it's like a censored name there. Supposedly haunted by a family of 4 who disappeared without a trace one summer. But is it the only tragic event that took place there? Investigate. Okay. Building history. Investigate the seaside location twice to complete this quest. Friends you've talked with are not sure where the mansion's located. You have to find the mansion first. A trip to the library may shed some light on it. Okay. So I can get additional information if I decide to do this. I feel like I should go for it. But hang on, where's the hospital? Hospital. Heal injuries, but it costs Doom to enter. Funds for items. Yeah, just enter. Oh, wait, hang on a second. I still have the lump of flesh. I still have item space, so I don't need to store anything, I feel. Okay, yeah, let's enter the hospital. Wait patiently in the reception area. You have some time before you're asked to the office. Corridor A. I guess. A nurse walks past you in a hurry. You venture further. Enter morgue? Sure, why not? The morgue door is closed. Okay, take the elevator. The upper floor is eerily silent in comparison. What are you doing here? Check out patient room? You shouldn't bother recovering patients. Okay, I can't do anything here. I must need a certain item. So I guess just enter the doctor's office now. The emergency department is crowded as a direct result of the weird things happening in town. You finally are asked to the doctor's office. How can I help you? Additional actions available on the injury cards. Okay. Infected wound. I need 2 funds for surgery. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Hasty aid. What's that? When taking stamina damage in combat, replace hasty aid with a new... Oh, come on. Dude! Dude, he botched the frickin' heal. This is too real. Come on. I didn't realize that could happen. Also, look at that. Rocking the tummy right there. Back it out. Well, I guess that's all I got. You can't cure this, can you? No, you can't. Wouldn't be that easy. The doctor has a chance to mess up. Yeah, that's a fun mechanic. Alright. Get a new random injury when I take damage now. Hang on, is it guaranteed, was it? Let me check that again. When taking stamina damage, replace hasty... Okay, so the next time I take damage, I get a new random injury. There's no chance there. Damn. This is not a great run to come back to, is it? Still, let's just keep rolling with it. Exit. I had to spend Doom to get in there. To be honest, I managed to get only a little Doom going through the school scissor thing. Maybe I should ignore the seaside investigation, because it's going to cost me Doom to investigate more places. Plus, I think you get different endings depending on whether you do the side stuff. So let's just go right to the... Let's right to investigating here. Investigating classroom. Oh, you enter art workshop. The room is cluttered by half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks on the wall. Check out the masks? Yeah, let's stay away from that. One mask looks similar to a design you once saw in a cult book. Just a statue, chat. Just a statue mannequin. What did I find? A demon mask. +1 damage, but minus max stamina. Ooh, that's a little hardcore. Check that out. Equipment slot B. That replaces the flashlight, though, and I like the flashlight, so I might sell this. Wait, can I sell it here? Oh, I can get 1 fund for it. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. Could be worse. Your doctor could be Doug from Scrubs. I don't think I remember who Doug actually is. The building was supposed to be somewhere near cliffs. You copy the mansion's photos from the newspaper and prepare to leave. Okay. Let's go check downtown. I need to save my funds for when that magical new injury shows up. Okay. Investigating street. Something is wrong. You don't see anyone on the street, and you could have sworn it was crowded a minute ago. You better hurry out of here. -1 reason. Alright. Comparing different mansions with the sketch, you finally find the one. There's only one problem. You need a strong rope to enter the mansion through the high window. Alright, go to the seaside now. Keep looking. Military exercise makes you feel safer, but the gun's enough to stop the unspeakable horrors lurking out there. +2 reason, but +4 doom. I don't mind that. I needed a reason bump, so we're alright there. You make it through the window. This is the abandoned mansion your friends talked about. Let's explore it. Okay. I already had to check the seaside as a consequence. I could just check the seaside one more time and get the boost. Because what was it? Yeah, I'm missing, like, what, ending A for this? Some of the endings are locked behind having specific items or unlocks, so I might not be able to do it. You know what? I'll check the seaside again. Let's go for it. YOLO. I'll get the side quest done. Oh. In the summer of 1971, an entire class trip fell into the sea when a rock they were standing on collapsed. Their bodies were never found until now. I just had to check the seaside, didn't I? Couldn't just go to the mansion. Couldn't just go to the mansion. Come on. What is that thing? Class of 1971. All right, then. That's a disgusting... That's like a Silent Hill monster right there. Okay. I still have a branch. I need a real weapon. Oh, my God. So... This thing is going to kill me, actually. Oh, boy. I don't think I do enough damage fast enough. It has 30 power. Oh, my base chance to hit is 60. Did I get a new injury? No, not yet. Okay. I'm not hitting enough damage. Oh, boy. Yep. Oh, boy. I think I'm dead here. Yeah, I'm at 0 now. You will die at the beginning of the next encounter. Torn muscle. Deal what... I can't win with this run, man. This run hates me. Well, alright then. I'm dead right now, but I'm allowed to finish this. Yeah, look, I'm going into the negative values. I think, like, if I can somehow avoid combat, yeah, I'm dead. That encounter was the final straw. Your mind has snapped and you've been locked up in an asylum. It would be comforting to accept that you were insane, that no old god is awakening to devour humanity. But the drugs haven't made these horrors disappear. You didn't unlock any new achievements. I found 4 new enemies during that run. I was not prepared for anything. God dang. Class of 1971 destroyed me. Yup. You didn't see any new events. You solved 2 mysteries. Dang. That's unfortunate, man. New story. Continue. Customize. Let's go for it again. That was super unfortunate, wasn't it? I feel like I didn't have the best events or the best, I failed, like, most of my event checks, didn't I? Oh, well. I was hoping to get access to a good weapon right away, but, oh, well. Stretch? Don't mind if I do. Ooh, randomize. Alright, same dealio. And, yeah, we're gonna play as Haru again. I'm gonna take the 7th curse once more. Start with extra money, but I don't take allies. You know I won't do that anyway. We're gonna keep it with the cultist difficulty. That's basically the normal mode. Continue. Alright, press this. I'm gonna pick the spider again. Okay, blinded by impossible to satisfy hunger. Fun, fun, fun. Alright, here, before we hop into this new run, let's get a drink. We played... Yeah, that's right, Nameless. We played a really stupid man who kept running into intelligence events and trying to beat Eldritch Horrors with a branch. I had a strength build, and I had no opportunity to use any of it. I was playing a barbarian, and I kept running into enemies that were weak to magic, basically. Or events that can only be solved with magic. Okay, I say we go for this right here. Confirm and continue. Here, let's try this one. Go with that, yeah. 1 damage when under nicotine rush. Cool. Let's dress for success this time. Oh, pardon me. Just need a little drink there. Maybe I should use the smokes a bit more. I don't know, because you use them for a temporary buff, but you end up, like, they end up costing you more in the long run. I don't know. Ah, whatever. Go back. Let me open up this. Doesn't look like there's any item in here this time. It's random. Take a bath to start. Get the small XP boost. And check the mysteries. Alright, let's see what 5 we got. We got Horrible History of Household Hell. That's the one that just killed me. Cool. Bloody Brief of a Beckoning Bulletin. Sorrowful Saga of Sailors. Freaky Feature of Found Footage. 2 of these we just did. Let me re-roll. Curious Case of Contagious Coma. Chilling Chronicle of Crimson Cape. Vicious Verses of a Violent Vigil. And Thaumaturgy Teacher, and Bizarre Bruit of Blood-Curling Botanist. This one is goofy right here. Like, yeah, I'm almost always forced to go for, like, the worst ending on this one, because you have to have, like, a specific build by the time you get to it. Alright, let's go with this group, then. How about this, I guess? Chilling Chronicle of Crimson Cape? I don't remember this. Here we go. A new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after classes. A dare to meet Akamanto. What was originally harmless fun has turned deadly. The body of a boy was found last week. The school principal has banned the game, but that's only made it more popular. Akamanto must be stopped before another kid is killed. Okay. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in curses and he intends to complete the dangerous dare. Gather gossip about the current mystery. Wait, can I even do that? School. Yeah, I can go to the schoolyard and learn about gossip. But hang on, I got the extra money. We should go... Manage threat level, experience to funds. I never really used the station. How good is the station? Am I not making good enough use of it? Let's see if we can get a decent item to buy first. Alright, chat wants me to boop the puppy. Oh, there's an achievement for booping the puppy? Oh, that is so precious! Oh, that fills me with lots of hope. 10 out of 10 game. You can boop the puppy! Amazing. I'm gonna do this all day now. Okay, no wonder people were telling me to say that. Is that a steak knife? Ooh. It's a dexterity weapon, damn it. Sewing kit, medicine. I can only buy one and it kicks me out. I could buy the flashlight again. Needs Yakuza card for this. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Alright. Flashlight. Equip. I'm gonna check the shop again. I'm just gonna take the bad Doom start and go for it. Steak knife, flashlight. Oh, more smokes. That's not what I want. Already have the flashlight equipped. I don't need a second. My dex ain't great, so that won't do very much. Restock costs Doom. I'll do it once. Damn it. Another dex weapon. I guess I'll take the compass again. I can't risk any more, so let's just go with this. These aren't bad items, but they didn't help out too much last time. Alright, check out the gossip. It would cost me extra Doom to go here, actually. You know what? I'll try ignoring this and see what happens. Maybe I'll get a different outcome. Investigate school. Uh-oh. A tall woman with an unsettling face is twitching lips stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff into my new office? Sure! Luck check, success. The creepy substitute teacher hands you some old books to carry. Among the mundane titles, you find one called Extinction of Mankind. You shudder, feeling the teacher's gaze on your back. Plus 5 XP. Alright. That worked out pretty well. See, if I check the schoolyard for gossip, it's just going to cost more doom, and it's not even going to be an extra check for the compass to give XP on, so I'll leave it alone this time. I'm not sure how that worked out, but apparently I helped the teacher just fine. You reported it to the principal, who promises he will take care of it. With your friend safe for now, you should look into the legend. Maybe records in the city library make mention of Akamanto. Alright, get to the library, I guess. Or a restaurant. Oh, this again. I just had this. You notice a man, shady-looking man wearing a jacket and strange symbols. He stops in front of a house nervous. Before he enters the house, you turn around as if he's checking for unwanted followers. Follow. Perception check, success. Yeah, I got this last time. It just lowered my doom slightly. You read a story about a vengeful samurai known for wearing a crimson cape. It's an interesting find for sure, but you need more information. Okay. Check out the school again. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model. Its heart beating. The sight makes you sick. -1 stamina. Alright, I just lose damage for being spooked. One of the articles mentions a young doctor who performed life-saving surgery on a victim of a brutal assault. The assault happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and can share information. Alright, I guess we'll investigate this. You find yourself in an old, unused part of the hospital. You take a deep breath. The disgusting smell of thawed remains still lingers in the room. It used to be the hospital's mortuary, where doctors determine the causes of death. Pull the cloth off the dissection table. Search the cabinet. Check out the freezer. Why would I do any of these things? Why am I here? How about I search the cabinet? Perception check. Success. Something flashes in the corner of a dusty drawer and you reach for it. It's a sewing kit, which may come in handy. Okay. Yeah, this lowers your charisma, but you regain, you regain 3 stamina, so it can be useful. Could also sell it for 1 fund. Let me check my status here. I'm at withdrawal now. Damn. You learn the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all of the records with him. Why would he do that? That's not the only bad news. Your friend didn't come to school today, and another body has supposedly been found. Great. Go investigate. Catch a glimpse of an art class. One disturbing painting grabs your attention. Take a peek, horrified? You gasp in pure horror. The twisted faces, impossible angles, and enormous monoliths make you sick. Resolve event. Cool. Principal has ordered the school to be closed down for investigation. Yay. Check our posture here. Yeah, let's all make sure we're sitting right and hydrate a little bit. It's May 1984, and it's very hot out right now. Man, random thought, but, like, you guys ever watch, like, an old anime? Or I guess a current one as well, and it takes place in the summer? Man, they make those summer episodes look unbelievably like you could just feel the heat when you just see them sitting around and you hear the cicadas in the distance. Ugh. Just feel like I'm roasting just thinking about that. Alright, let's go check out downtown. Restaurant. Suddenly, an empty bottle smashes on the wall behind you. You cover yourself from the glass fragments and notice a masked assailant holding a baseball bat. Uh-oh. I think this is a tougher one. Uh-oh, this is really bad. I gain reason and add a new status. You know what? Maybe I should just use them. Let's go for it. Alright, I got the rush going on. Alright, -1 smoke each investigation. All combat actions are faster. And... okay. Now first, go to support actions. Let's look for an improvised weapon. Can I kick? Nope. Can I... Okay, I can assess. Let's do this. I found a branch. Alright. Weak against sharp. Her power and damage increase with doom. One of the many disturbed people, they see the increasing chaos as a way of venting their anger. Well, that's not very nice, miss. Let me just equip this. Alright, time to beat you to death with a branch since you're not going to piss off. Go to this. Can I actually... Oh, hang on. Can I get 2 of these? No, not quite. It costs 66. Hang on. Base chance to attack is 70, so this should be good. Alright. I'm getting my crap kicked in here. Don't really have a choice. He's bleeding, but... Just one more hit. Come on. Alright, what's that? Right. When you beat this type of enemy, they drop the prescription. But I don't think I can even do anything with this. I think people said I needed, like, a specific, unlock to do something with this, right? Hang on. Where would you fill this out? It's for an expensive pharmacy drug. Alright. Well, took him out. Got XP for that. You'll break the window and get inside the school unnoticed. The cursed toilet is located on the 3rd floor. Get over there. Well, I'm already gonna die, so we're kind of in trouble here. Can I go home and rest? Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend some doom to get some health back. Take a short nap on your bed. Your phone is your best friend. You phone your best friend and talk about stuff. 2 stamina reason, time flies by. Okay. So I got a slight heal. I think I'll have to do that again and accept the doom penalty, yeah. Alright, let's rest again. Yeah, there we go. Take that. I have the sewing kit as a backup plan now. Can I sell the prescription? No, I can't. Damn. Alright. Investigate the school again. Hang in there, Haru. I know, Haru's trying his best. Is my stat still got the rush going on? Okay, maybe I can do this fight then. Let's do it. Here, let me get a drink before we hop in. Ooh, I'm knocking my thing over. Who are you? Ah, delicious. Getting access to the student database would certainly speed up investigations, but the receptionist would never allow it if only there was a way to make her go away. So if I had a specific ally right now, they'd be able to get rid of her, but not today. Let's try talking. Charisma check failure. You weren't able to convince the receptionist to let you access the database. It's been a waste of time. Well, damn. There's no turning back now. You step into the last stall and close the door behind you. Alright, well, this is gonna go great. You wait in the stall, trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, squish, squeak. You hear the sound of rubber boots as an unknown liquid drips on the tiles. Squish, squeak. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. Squish, squeak. When I read the squish and squeak, I'm thinking of, like, the squeaky boots from SpongeBob. Could the greatest murderer do this, Mr. Krabs? Prepare yourself. Oh, hey. A masked man dressed in a red coat, clearly too tall for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me. His voice sounds like a faulty radio. Would you like red paper or blue paper? Okay, I can't select the third option unless I do the side quest to, learn about it, I guess? How about red paper for now? The tall man in a red coat takes out a butcher's knife and stabs you in the stomach. Okay, that was rude. Blood splatters on the stall's wall as you rush the door. Resolve event. You hear a click coming from the door's direction. You're locked in here with this crazy man. That was not very nice. Okay. How else was he gonna make the paper red? Yeah, I guess. What if I don't want any paper? What if I want to... What if he says paper and I say scissors? What is he gonna do about that? Alright, what am I gonna do? He's going to mess me up. Am I losing my mind? I can't seem to get anything to actually fight with. The shop doesn't seem to have crap. Unless I'm going to a wrong shop, but... Okay. I can do... Hang on, I can do 3 attacks now. I might have a chance. Ooh, nice. Okay, he hit me for 2 damage there. Do it again. Yeah, hang on. This might work. It's down to 10. Okay, I can survive another attack. Don't worry. Do that. I missed 2 attacks in a row? Are you serious? Alright. If these can't miss her, I'm dead. Are you serious? Base chance to hit is 50. Oh my god, that was so unfortunate. I should have been on. I should not have missed that many. Come on. I'm sorry, man. I'm mad about that. I didn't want to use up the sewing kit there because it felt unnecessary, but statistically, apparently I just lost. Blood flowing from wounds in the tall man's red coat makes it look like the man is slowly melting. You hear cackling coming from behind the mask and faint, and when you wake up, he's gone. Somehow you know he'll be back in another stall, another school, another city, continuing the horror. I think I got a new ending. Chilling Chronicle of Crimson Cape, ending B. He left something behind. What's this? Crestfallen Mask. Oh! Wait. I can wear it to -10 Doom? What does that mean? It's a slot C item. Used. Back out here for a second. Continue. Old God stirs. A weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. Treatment and surgery actions cost more now. Damn. Well, take the key. That was terrible. All that to fix one mystery. Hang on. I'm pretty much dead right now unless I fix this. I have a genuine question. This says that it's armor, but it minuses 10 Doom. Does that mean that, like, if I put this on, I lose 10 Doom, or do I gain it back as soon as I take it off? Because I'm confused. Seems a bit weird. I feel like something bad will happen if I put it on. That's why I'm asking. Let me back out, and let me take a gosh dang bath now. Let me wash the blood off me. Hot water. Hey, I'm alive again. I just barely made it. Alright. It should return. The Doom returns when you take it off. Okay, so yeah. It's probably the type of thing I should just sell, because I wouldn't want to take up the item space carrying it around all day. Yeah. Something funny could happen. You're right. Jeez. Here, I may as well just store the, excess storage here. Let me store the prescription, because I know I ain't using it. There we go. Go back a little bit. Sorry, I probably laughed a moment ago so loud that I peaked the audio and it cut out. I was so mad at the absurdity of, like, losing that frickin', losing that roll. I'll hang on to the mask for a little bit then if I need to. No one's outside. I'm gonna have to immediately spend some Doom to heal, but I'm gonna have to use this, basically. I think I should. It'll cost me 1 charisma, but just heal a little bit. Alright, next mystery. Curious case of contagious coma. How about vicious verses of a violent vigil? You received an official-looking letter from a law firm, Tokyo. What does a law firm from Tokyo want from you? We regret to inform you of a passing of our client and your great-grand-uncle. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. There's an address and a list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize the names. Intrigued, you decide to check it out yourself. What's the worst that could happen? Oh yeah, this is one of the special ones. Following the directions from the letter, you slowly fight your way through the overgrown forest path. The old mansion looks like it was torn down and rebuilt many times, but where is everybody? Tip, explore mansion action will unlock new locations to progress mystery. Okay. I guess I can't go back home and heal now. Great. I'm probably gonna die here. The round window of the Crooked Manor Tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare at the light. Fight this feeling. Charisma check, success. Just one glimpse of the eldritch landscape is enough. You manage to cover your eyes and move to where you can't see the damned window. You feel sick, but at least you're safe. For now, 10 XP. Oh, that didn't give me enough to level up, though. It takes you some time, but finally you manage to find someone. Is that another guest? You should ask them what's going on in here. 4 actions on the right allow you to investigate the location and interact with it. Okay. Who's that? A muscular man is eyeing you as you take a step towards him. You can't help but notice a deep scar across his cheek. Old man's body is in the master bedroom. Go there if you want. Okay. You are here. Explore mansion. Can't check anything else here. Let's do this. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. Oh, I leveled up finally. Alright, hang on though. Resolve event. Oh, alright, we're at this, but hang on, let me level up first. What do I got? Outdoorsman, +1 luck. Art knowledge, +1 perception. Quick thinking. A little late to get that. I'm never gonna see a quick thinking bonus ever again. Oh, hang on. My hair is caught in my headphones a little bit. Let me just fix that. You know what? I think I'll take the quick thinking. And let me take the heal to stamina, because clearly nothing else. I'm gonna die here. Like, let's just... these runs are going so poorly right now. Okay. By the way, has the game audio still been good? Has it been too loud or too quiet? No one's complained about it, just making sure. I think I got it at a decent level. Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter the dark room. There's no way they allowed your granduncle to just lie here. What was the correct bow and clap order? Maybe the other guests know. Dilapidated corridor? You return to the corridor and notice another family member has arrived. You notice all the guests are studying small cards. You should ask them about it. A pair is standing next to a window. The man is muttering something to himself, while his wife is observing you with her unnaturally bulgy eyes. You didn't get this with a letter? Here, take mine. Vigil pamphlet. We would like to thank you on behalf of our client for participating in this vigil on short notice. He was a spiritual person and left instructions we are asking you to follow closely. Okay. Pray over the body. Clap, clap. Okay, hang on. It's 10 p.m. right now. Okay, good, good, good. This is a bad RNG stream? Yes, it is. Okay. Audio's good. Audio's nice. Nice. Okay, hang on then. Let me go back to the bedroom. It said it was 10 p.m., right? Hang on. Yeah, it doesn't change the time, so... Pamphlet. 10 p.m. is clap, clap, bow, clap. Alright, clap, clap, bow, clap. You think you got the order right. Inspect foot? Alright. Hang on. You find a weird symbol tattooed on the man's toe. You copy it onto your pamphlet. Did I? Where? Oh, okay, I wrote it right there. Is that it? We're there. I check first guy again. He nervously scratches his scar. Alright, I guess I explore mansion for the next part. There we go. Oh, what? You feel watch. Well, I think people are watching the stream right now, so I should be. Retreat? You retreat from the room. Well, I'm gonna go insane in a minute. Genuine question. Does anyone know, like, if you're playing a strength build in this game, is there, like, a location you can search right away to, like, look for or buy a weapon? Sometimes I get an early event where you find, like, a cop's corpse, and you can take his gun, and that's really good, but I haven't seemed to have that. I haven't had that happen for a while, but when it does, it's really good. Anyway. Every family member is cautiously eyeing the smelly dishes placed on the table in the corner of the room. The guests they seem strangely uninterested in the vigil. You should explore more and learn what you can. Hang on, the vigil pamphlet, modest supper. At 12 a.m., I have to go to the body again. It's 11 p.m. Oh, the hardware store. Oh, I was thinking the police station was supposed to sell it. Okay. Here, I'll do that next time, because this run's probably going terribly anyway. I got the achievement for booping the dog, though. It's okay. We're taking our time. We're doing stuff. What's this? Check out the supper? Strength check passed. Oh, it only took over an hour to finally get one of these to happen. The smell is nauseating, but you put some meat in your plate. Long pigs. Oh, right. Right. I remember this. I remember that last time I saw this, people in chat told me that long pig is like a term for human meat. So, yeah. Probably shouldn't eat this unless I really need to. I can sell it. Smells incredible. I haven't actually heard that term before until people told me about that. Storage room, 11 p.m. What's this? You shudder instantly, recognizing the room from a newspaper photo. 3 years ago, a man hanged himself here. Why is a vigil being held in a place like this? Check the wardrobe. You found a meat cleaver. Hang on. SDR, SDR. It's a strength weapon. It's a strength weapon. Damage 4, chance to hit 65, extra damage against human and monster enemies. Hang on a second. All right, it's meat cleaving time, baby. I still have this branch. Hang on, I should just sell this for 0 funds. I drive a hard bargain, but I need it out of my inventory. Dilapidated corridor. Is this meat cleaver guaranteed with this mystery? I could try and route that if I get it first. 11 p.m. Still the same here. Storage room. I think I gotta advance. Go back to the corridor and advance. Okay. The cleaver is guaranteed. Nice. Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? In the middle of a room, you see a man tied to a chair. You rush in to help. When you remove his gag, though, the man starts shouting curses and ancient prophecies. You fall to the floor, your mind flooded with unspeakable images as the man stands up, completely ignoring the chair he was seemingly tied to. Okay. Not what I was expecting. Maybe he wanted to be tied up. Maybe I was just interrupting some fun time. I shouldn't be judging. Oh, cult member. That's a pretty crude job, my dude. That's not how you... Why are the ropes around your head like that? That don't even look right. Cult member. He does 1 doom damage, so every time he hits me, he fills the doom meter. That's actually kind of good because I can't take anything right now. And I still have the nicotine rush. Really? Huh. I thought this would wear off by now. Well, I guess I shouldn't complain. Let's go for it. So, 57, base chance to hit a 65, so I can do 3 of them, and I've got a leftover amount, so each of them should be able to get the boost of 10%. Oh, wait, what? 201? Is that allowed? Apparently it is. That doesn't look right. Hang on. I'm feeling the combat meter is 201 out of 200. Is it supposed to do that? Did I glitch it? It should not be allowed to exceed that. It might be a rounding error, actually. Hang on, there's some rounding stuff with the digits in the UI. Just ignore it. Okay. Well, I guess that works out for me then. Hang on, chat says I still have smokes left. Do I? Where? Town status, B. To the right of bullets. Oh, that's what that is? I couldn't tell that icon was smokes, to be honest. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So opening up a pack of them does that. Oh. Some of the mechanics in this game I don't really fully get sometimes. Okay, I beat him. And he dropped something. Pick it up. You found a curious statuette. 1 knowledge while in inventory. Okay. I can work with that. Resolve combat. Ooh. Okay, maybe I underestimated the power of nicotine rush for this. I guess I can use that, yeah. It's midnight. You should go and pray. Guest seems strangely uninterested. Who's that? Same dealio. This reminds me of one of my books. Master bedroom. Not good. It's not very good at all. The body is missing, chat. I'm in trouble. I can't bow or pray or anything now. Grandpa got better. Music certainly got okay. Okay, same deal here. Nothing else in the wardrobe. Where is everybody? Oh, I don't know if I remember this. Study. It seems someone has already removed all the furniture from this room. The overgrown plant is casting an unsettling shadow. Oh, yeah, I see it. I can't do anything here, though. I can't seem to do anything at all. I guess I'll just have to explore. Music's back. It looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time. Maybe you could spare look. Okay, I checked the table last time, and I got screwed over. Let me just check the shelves. Perception check failure. It's at 8! The books are covered with dust. They seem rare, but cover mundane topics such as botany and anatomy. You manage to find one of the guests, but they are shaken. Otherwise safe. You both decide to get the hell out of this place, but the door is gone. Oh, that's great. Muscular man is eyeing you. Can't help but notice. He nervously scratches his scar. Alright then, check the bedroom again. Nothing there. Nothing in the storage room. Nothing in the study. I think I just have to check the corridor and explore again. Hi, Mina. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to fun. Oh, hey! Corpses are strung up on a wire, like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. To reason, but I have no reason left. I'm gonna die. Uh-oh. Corridors twist and turn, trapping you in the mansion. You think you can hear the other guests somewhere, but should you risk getting lost yourself? Oh, the music faded out. What did the pamphlet say? Burn an envelope found in the study. Hang on. Burn envelope. Open the envelope. Burn it or find out what's in it? I'm probably gonna die anyway. I kind of want to read it. You open the envelope. Your mind gets flooded with knowledge. It was a good decision, right? +1 spell. Void. Ignore the current event and instantly investigate a random otherworld location. Cost 3 reason, 1-time use only. Well, this is useless. I can forget the spell and get some reason back, though. Oh, right, I forgot about that mechanic. Yeah, you can trade in spells for sanity, basically. I'm gonna have to. I got no sanity left. Okay, then. Hey! Kill them! Fun. Nothing in the wardrobe. Nothing in the master bedroom. Oh, that spot looked different when it loaded. Alright, I think I'll just have to explore again. Oh, you enter the art workshop. Room is cluttered with half-finished stuff. Check the sculpture? The head of the sculpture is gone, or lifelike. You look closer, and the hand nervously touch it. It falls off. Prepare for combat. Oh. Oh. Well, that's not good. Headless person stumbles out of the sculpting classroom, and it's reaching for your head. Oh, that's good. Headless mannequin. Okay, then. Yeah, I'm dead. I am super, super dead. The mannequin's gonna end me. 25 HP, and it hits everything. Yep, turn 2 begins. At least I can go for 3 attacks here. This is the first time I decided to check the mannequin, and this happens. Alright, yep, dead. Alright, do this. I won. Resolve combat. But that encounter was the final straw. Your mind snapped, and you've been locked away in asylum. Well, that was terrible. Okay, weird. You unlocked 1 new achievement, 5 new enemies. Alright, unfortunate. Dang it. Alright, continue. Try again. Hang on, let me check the achievement I got. It should unlock something, right? It was the one for booping the puppy? Win a playthrough using Haunted by the Cult. No. Unlock 15 achievements. Feed a human. Surprise the dog. Innocent student outfit. Oh, it's just an aesthetic thing. That's pointless. Alright then. I'm not giving up. Let's do it again. Customize playthrough. Alright, keep all that stuff on. We're just getting used to stuff. We're just getting used to it. Don't worry. Alright, same intro. Come on, Haru, you can do this. I'm starting with more money, can't stop me. Okay, cultist. And continue. Here. Picking the spider, can't stop me. I'm not having the best starts with this character, am I? But maybe the hardware store will give me the edge I need. To be fair, this game has also been really rude to my sanity with some of these events, so by the time I do reach combat, it's not working out. Alright, go home. Hang on a second. 2 additional actions per location this playthrough. I still don't fully understand what this is doing. It doesn't know if it makes... I don't know if this really makes a difference here. Seaside, hardware store. I guess just pick that. Try. Continue. Go to take a bath. And get the small XP boost. No one's outside today. Now, change clothes. Let's take the thug jacket. Maybe that'll be nice. And check the mysteries. Let's do it. Alright. We got The Horrible History of Household Hell, Rotten Report of Rancid Ramen, Bloody Brief of a Beckoning Bulletin, Sorrowful Saga of Moonlight Sailors, and Far Out Fable of a Fear Festival. Okay, only one of these we've seen today so far, so let's do that. Let's try Rotten Report of Rancid Ramen. Hang on, that thing I was looking at, it sets what extra locations you get at various main locations. You can only get 2 per place, so when you unlock more, you have to choose between options in each place. Okay. Doesn't seem like it's that important right now, but whatever. Here, let's pick this. Rotten Report of Rancid Ramen. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone. Once people take a bite, they can't stop. Day and night, the queues stretch out the door. The shambling customers stuff themselves with dish after dish, while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. You are determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? The flesh of gods themselves. Investigate mystery. Watching the local news, you spot a familiar street. It's a feature about the newest ramen shop. The food critic has a manic look as he describes the ramen. His description makes your stomach churn. Discard 2 items to complete this quest. Okay. Hang on, I'm going to the hardware store. Let's do that. What do you got? Alright. Damage 4, speed 75, small chance of recovering lost stamina after defeating an enemy. That sounds good. Can of acid. Deals 7 damage to eldritch enemies. Crowbar. No bonus thing. And there's a shovel. Small chance of gaining funds after killing an enemy. Okay, what do you guys think would be the best for a strength build? Lower speed means faster, right? Higher speed means slower. This game is weird about that. So, fastest one would be the hammer. But the chance to hit is 50. Crowbar might be the best middle of the road there. These cost 3 each. Speed is the time to use, yeah. The shovel I'd only hit with once. I should probably just take the crowbar then. Let's try that. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna get my thug crowbar and I'm gonna actually do something this playthrough. That's a lie. Hammer is just better than crowbar except for some events. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take the crowbar anyway. I already bought it. Now let's go talk to the puppy dog. Energy drink, flashlight, steak knife. I'll take the flashlight again since it's there, but hang on. Puppy has been booped. And random discounted item. Nah. Take the flashlight. Okay, I'm not going to discard these items, that's for sure, so let's equip this. I'm kind of ignoring some of the side quests this time around because sometimes they can give you like additional like events and endings. Because most of the time I prioritize doing them, so I'm just seeing if I can get more stuff out of it. Investigate apartments now. I got a crowbar, so let's make this work. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming, says the voice on the other side of the line. You didn't like the way the man on the other side of the line puts an accent on real. Hello, you still there? Let's listen to him. You learned some useful bits of information about your nemesis. However, if everything the man said was the truth, -3 reason, but -5 doom. You can see the restaurant through the staircase's window. You watch the door for hours, but never see any of the cooks enter or leave. Alright, check it out again. Is the discount item ever good? I don't know. I don't like the idea of betting on that. When you stop by home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Read them? Roll luck check failure. Staying up late investigating the current case has really increased your electricity bill. -2 funds. Alright, well that sucks. The only true way to investigate is to get into the restaurant yourself. I lost money. Great. Your neighbor is, hang on. Mr. Blank, your neighbor is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for its newest story. I know what happens when I pick this. Should I? Should I? We're already making this a mess today. I don't remember if these do anything special. No, I should leave it. I can't afford to lose another run. I'm gonna run out of time today. It's tempting, though. This basically makes the whole run harder if you select this, so... Share my experience, I guess? Not enough XP. Sadly, you don't have any recent stories that would... Oh, come on! At least the public won't experience the same horrors you did. Resolve this event. It seems that you are not the only one wanting to try it for yourself. You stand in line for hours, your questions fall on deaf ears, and you're shunned. Investigate downtown. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of blank park. You can cast one spell without paying anything. Well, I don't have any spells, so... Whoopee. Whoopee, bro. The smell around the restaurant is overpowering. Grease, rot, and... Is that blood you can smell? I don't know. Let's find out. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood's starting to change. Location threat level increases. Can I do anything today? This game doesn't want me to just get anything good. I'm just, like, sitting here letting the game just destroy my character. I just click... All I'm doing is clicking the events. That's all. It's finally your turn to order. One ramen, please. The owner's grin widens. How about now? Stop right there. Do you hear a voice coming behind you? You won't destroy my life's work. Obsessed man. Alright then. It's got 10 HP and he attacks my stamina. 40 power. My base chance to hit is 40. That's not great. Uh-oh. Not enough there. Alright then. Just gonna land. Go for it. Alright. Didn't have a lot of big chance of hitting there. Resolve combat. That wasn't too bad. At least I had a proper weapon this time. So I actually could take him out. Here, let me just get a drink. I'm getting salty, and that makes me thirsty. The Red Bull is pushed in your face. It's so crowded you're forced to sit on the floor. Ugh, who would want to eat in a place like that? Let's go for it. Oh. When you enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite you. It's marked with your name. You reach for the package, but hesitate. An icy feeling settling into the pit of your stomach. I could ignore it, but what if there's something cool inside? Examine. Dexterity check, success. As soon as you pick up the package, you realize what you're holding and drop it in horror. 8 experience. Alright, that's good. There was something bloody inside. With a slick hand, you fill a vial with the soup and walk out. All without tasting the weird dish. Okay, investigate lab. With the pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen into a lab. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? Just the vial of ramen soup. Lab results, partial. A mere day later, your friend rings your door. Her face is pale, and in a shaky hand, she holds an analysis sheet. You usher her in and bolt the door. You feel ill looking at the charts. While they couldn't identify some of the particles, they did discover a highly addictive drug in the broth. The ramen restaurant must be closed immediately. A week later, police and government officials are looking over where the ramen restaurant used to be. Nothing remains but a gap in the street and aimless, confused customers. You'd like to believe that that was the end of it, but snippets in the newspapers from other cities unsettle you. Brief articles about an exciting new ramen restaurant opening and its mysterious owner keep showing up. You can no longer eat noodles without feeling ill. Alright, so I think if you check the dumpster, you can find something extra to test. I didn't do that this time, so I think it's a different ending. Alright, well that's that. We got stuff. Continue. Old God stirs. The whole town stopped receiving any outside signal. It must be the radio mast failure. Which means the whole town... Oh, what? This doesn't say any proper gameplay effect. What does this mean? It means no more TV. Oh, okay. Hang on. Feel like strength weapons are the worst in this game. The best ones are hard to get, and even then, they're not that great. It certainly kind of feels like it. I feel like a strength build has made this game, like, much more difficult. I'm really trying to win with Haru, but he's having a much worse time compared to any of the other characters. Like, dexterity just lets you get multiple attacks, and that always works out way better, I feel. Alright. Inside your mailbox, get a key. Get that feeling, too. Okay, so it's not just me. Like, it just genuinely is harder to play strength builds in this game, is it? Okay. Because I'm getting, like, obliterated here. Compared to how, like, some of the other characters would go. I'd be able to get much further in a session, because the dexterity and stuff just always gives you much more. Anyways. Let me check my status here. I got withdrawal, so I should consume the cigarettes next time. 70 XP. Okay. Let me get the reason boost here. Why don't I? No one's outside. Okay, back to start a new mystery. Bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. Alright, let's try that. Bloody brief of beckoning bulletin. As the decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anybody can connect to a bulletin system or even host their own. Once you connect, you can read all the messages on the board, and even post your own to start a conversation. Many use them to share files or to chat about their favorite topics, everything from video games to sports to idol culture. But in the wake of a sudden string of weird suicides, things are not all fun and games. Rumors have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operated from somewhere within Shiokawa. What is behind And how could so many people all be driven to take their lives? Alright. Even if the rumored bulletin system's phone number is found, there's no hope to investigate without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library has one that will work. Okay. Investigate the forest location twice to complete this quest. Here, let's check out the forest this time. Let's do a side thing. Investigate. I'm gonna take a chance here, because I kind of need it. It said that a famous priest died on this rock. Perhaps his mysticism has seeped into it. Tap into his power. Knowledge check failure. You feel you've attracted the attention to something terrible. Yay! I tried. I wanted to believe. Even if, right. Alright, check the forest again. I keep getting knowledge checks, man. A parasitic organism burrows under the bark, undulating slowly. Investigate. Knowledge check fit. Can you let the strength character use his strength game? That would be really nice. That would be really, really nice. Makes you recoil in horror. After searching deep in the woods for some time, you discover the body of a young student clutching a note. Forest note. What did I find here? I write this for everyone wanting to stay behind. The sacrifice is worth it. Life's meaning comes from our relationships. Share death, and that connection will outlast you. There won't be anything left but us. Everyone here is waiting for you, so if you lose your resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity. Okay. Oh, thank you. Can I sell this? No, I can't. Alright, let's check out the school library, I guess. Pardon me. You catch a glimpse of an art class. One disturbing painting draws your attention. You gasp in pure horror. Twisted faces, impossible angles, and enormous monoliths make you Any event I get, it's either a knowledge check that I fail, or it's just a random thing that's like, bro, you tripped and all the spaghetti fell out of your pocket, -5 sanity. That's what's happening here. Tell me I'm wrong. While the school's library computer doesn't have a modem, you happen to bump into a member of the computer club while asking around. She apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Thanking her, you arrange to meet at her home in the city. Okay. Investigate downtown. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful. I got one fund. An invite for coffee. In between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. Could this be the reason for recent horrific events? I find this line so strange. Bigfoot sightings. This is 1980s Japan. Like, did they really care about Bigfoot sightings back then? Because, like, isn't that more of a thing for North America? Pretty sure. Do like other parts of the world have like a Bigfoot equivalent? I don't know. I always thought of that as like what's the term, like a cryptid for like North America? Yeah. Resolve event. Japan actually has their own version of Bigfoot. Oh, it's treated like a yokai thing actually. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's interesting. That sounds like it would make such an interesting documentary. Bigfoot sightings around the world. But I feel like it would also... that'd be the type of topic that would just become pure slop. Like a slop Netflix documentary. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up to your apartment stairs. Teeth clenched as you heave it up one step at a time. Goddamn, computers are heavy. Okay. Let's investigate. You find an envelope lying on the pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. How did this envelope end up in your bedroom? 2 funds, -1 reason. Okay. Hang on a second. Chat is telling me, Japan has something called the Hibagon, a Japanese Bigfoot variant that came into existence in the 70s. Okay. I mean, I guess all over the world, people will just see some giant thing in the woods and mistake it for a monster. Well, resolve event. You wipe the sweat from your brow as you finally finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you're now certain everything is functional. Newscaster on the TV says that the rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch on in nearby towns. You need to act quickly. Okay. Bigfoot fever hits everywhere, I guess. I wonder about that. If Bigfoot's spotted all over the world, you're telling me no one in the world could get a clear picture of it. He's always out there, always leaving giant footprints, apparently. Maybe he's just traveling the world. Maybe he has teleporting powers. That's why we can't find him. Whoa. Anyways, you wipe the sweat from your brow as you finish setting up the computer in the bedroom. After a few tests, you're certain it's functional. The newscaster on TV says the rate is up. Worst morbid trend is beginning to catch on. I just read that. Why did I read that twice? Okay. Alright, let's keep investigating. Corridor. Passing by a faulty elevator, its doors suddenly open. You take a step back, noticing a weird tall woman standing in the darkness. Do you live here? I've never seen you. Cyclops neighbor. Alright then. She's gonna attack my reason. Alright, chat. It's time to smoke it up. Let's go. I got 13 smokes, and I'm not afraid to rush them all. Now what can I do? I got my crowbar, right? Yeah, it's equipped. Well, for this, base chance to attack is 60. Okay, can't do that. I can still only get 2 attacks here. I can do a lot of damage with each swing, provided they hit. Let's go for it. Oops. Alright, one more. I missed both? Oh, for God's sake. Alright, guaranteed to hit. That's the one I should have did, clearly. Good. And I leveled up as well. Let's get that now. Wait, what's this? Core strength. All combat moves do... Okay, this would be good. This would be good. But what's the other? Art knowledge, perception, and leadership. I don't like having allies, and I took the perk that, doesn't let me have them. So let's take core strength. I like that. And, okay, genuine question. I know that dexterity affects, your weapon speed stuff, right? Does that apply to strength weapons? Like, would it be worth it? Genuine question, I want to know. No, it doesn't? Okay. So, if that's the case, I don't know what would actually be good to take for this build. Would I want more strength or more knowledge or something? Kind of curious. Like, what would help me in combat, really? The stat of the weapon affects the weapon speed. Okay, so strength would be good to take then. I could take that. I might be able to squeeze in one more attack this way then. So... Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Resolve combat. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. With how many deaths there have been, the hospital's in chaos. The staff there look exhausted. When the receptionist lets her head down onto the desk for a minute, you slip out of the waiting room and into the corridors. Right? Let's have a look through the hospital. This is going much better than the other runs, yeah. Like, I honestly, like, I had to learn the hard way that I need to go to the hardware store if I want to do this build. I didn't I thought I could buy a weapon from, like, the dog shop. I didn't really understand. That's okay. We gotta learn. We're here to learn. Investigate hospital. Okay, oh, a pale woman wearing a nurse outfit stops you. Today, we're running a blood drive to help those in need. You look healthy. Would you be so kind and help the community? I don't want to give up health. I don't like the sound of that. You know what? I'm gonna donate it. Luck check failure. Ah! The weird nurse connects you to a machine in an empty room and leaves. You feel weaker, but when the blood bag bursts open, spraying your blood, do the alarm nurses free you from the contraption? Well, that was worse than I thought. I thought I might get something at the cost of stamina, but I just lost stamina and got nothing at all. Damn. You overhear 2 nurses talking about a girl whose attempt failed. Apparently she's recovering at her grandparents' home in the outskirts. You exit the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop. Hang on, I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna rest there to get some sanity and stamina back. Okay, time flies by so fast. There, that should be reasonable for now. Items, I just have the forest note. Keep working with that. Investigate downtown. It's getting dark as you arrive at the cemetery, and shadows move in fantastic and unaccountable ways between the tombstones. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge, especially when you feel someone's gaze on your back. Hunt the stranger, run in terror. Continue looking. Perception check, success. You quickly find the tombstone marked with the red string. Under a stone, you find a note someone left for you. +5 XP. Okay. That's a little bit, I guess. As you pull into the village bus stop, a new story comes on the bus driver's radio. An entire class of Shiikawa students leapt in front of a train, hand in hand. You move urgently as you exit the bus and begin searching the village streets. Well, that's not very good. Travel to the village. Investigate village. Lavish dinner. A friend returning from a trip to Africa has invited you to dinner. This time they've outdone themselves. This is a real feast, full of exotic meats. It's getting late and you can't stay for long. The host asks if you want to take anything with you. The wine is terrific? Of course, I have enough bottles to last a whole year, your friend says. Wine bottle. Three reason and flip this card. Uh-oh. Addictive. Okay, so if I take it, it'll probably give me something else that's bad. Okay. Foreign and dry. Well, having a way to refill my reason is better than nothing, right? I think if you ask for the meat, you get another long pig steak. Hang on, my phone is going off. Am I getting a spam text? Okay. Alright, okay, hang on. Yeah, it was nothing. I just thought my phone was going off. It's nothing. When you find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your effort to stop the deaths. Forgive her, grandfather says as he leads you to the bedroom. She's a kind girl. Something has happened to her. Okay. Investigate village? No, it's not a scam text, chat. Not this time. I haven't gotten one of those for a few days. I feel like it's only a matter of time before scam text start up again. Investigating the field. An old priest is performing a ritual to appease a local demon imprisoned underground. You're invited to join them. Well, let's participate. Sounds like a party. I gotta get out and be more social. You never know when you'll meet the one at any outing, chat, so let's go. Knowledge check success. Really? Wow. All right. You've read about the ritual. Following the intricate pattern of steps, bows, and claps isn't a problem for you. Once the ritual ends, the priest thanks you and hands over an item. Ritual robe. An additional magic slot. I know that having this item can actually affect certain events, so I'll hang on to this. How the heck did I pass the knowledge check? The recovering girl is more than happy to not only confirm the bulletin's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. She beams at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow pain medication. I'll be back to join you all soon. Wait for me, okay? Disquieted, you give the grandparents your phone number and hastily leave. Okay. Well, let's check out the village some more. Check out the inn. Our master is coming, and we can all bask in its glory. Hello, random village magician. He attacks my doom meter, okay? My base chance to hit is 77. Okay, so, hang on. Oh, I can hit him 3 times now. Okay, perfect, perfect. So I think I can... Yes, I can even get the 10% boost there, so... And I should do extra damage because I got the core strength perk, so let's watch his health bar get depleted, and... Oh, do you see that damage? Oh, that felt so good. He went from 21 to 3 in 1 turn. Oh, I am very happy about that. It took so long to get this goddamn strength build going, but heck yes. Do it again. Nice. Resolve combat. Maybe I have a chance to keep this working, because we had some very obnoxious starts earlier. Well, maybe it would have been mitigated if I knew to check the hardware store, but it was still some bad luck. As soon as you arrive home, you dial the number and put the handset into the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale. The system hums, you hear a brief dial tone, and it finally connects. Investigate computer. Uh-oh. On screen, welcome home. Did you like it so far? Yes? No? Like what so far? You gotta be more clear. I'm gonna say no. It's okay. You don't have to be ready yet. Everyone will wait for you. What's this? It's blank. I can't click it. Guess it's unavailable unless I have something. Alright, continue. Disconnected. Wait, your connection suddenly cuts off. When you attempt to reconnect, you find that your number's been blocked from the bulletin. Dejected, you solemnly pack up the computer to give it back. However, when you arrive back at the computer club, you find a note on the door. See you all soon. Continue. You soon learn that the club's members leaped in front of a train, holding hands. With little other choice, you sell off the computer, the guilt weighing on you all the while. Oh. Damn. Haven't seen this outcome before. -3 reason, +5 doom, but at least I got some money. Well, damn. You find the bulletin's number in the phone book, but when you arrive at the address, you find the place empty. The bulletin was moved. Out of desperation, police begin confiscating modems and banning students from computer use. Despite this, the rates only seem to grow faster. They've spread further beyond Shiakawa, too. Your gut twists into knots every time you pass by the computer club's door. Ending C. Well, damn, that didn't work out. I had a crowbar all ready to go this time. Damn. Bad ending. Is any ending in this game good? It certainly doesn't feel like it. Well. Old God stirs. Heart of Darkness. The imposing shadow cast by the old lighthouse is getting longer each day. Lighthouse gets 1 floor. Ah. Alright. If you don't know, the lighthouse is the last segment of the game that you're basically building up to. So this just makes the end of the game longer if you can reach it. So that sucks. Well. I'm at 6-7 XP. Alright, we've completed 2 mysteries this time. This is probably the best run we've had today, which isn't saying much, but hey. Oh, library notes. I haven't gotten any of these in the drawer for a while. Use this to gain a random spell, but lose 1 to 2 reason. I don't plan on using this, so I'm just going to sell it. Dusty, boring books. Okay. Let's take a bath. And I could use some more reason. Cold water. Check the peephole. There's someone watching me in the distance. It's honestly fine. Even if I'm getting more bad endings, I'm slowly unlocking more completion and unlockables for the game. Because I feel like I need to unlock more stuff. For sure. I want to unlock more characters as well, and move on to trying modded playthroughs, but this is still fun, but goddamn, I feel like I'm getting smacked around today with this. Start a new mystery. So, we've done these 2. Sorrowful Saga of Moonlight Sailors. This is the one we did at the beginning of the stream, right? Horrible History of Household Hell. Far Out Fable of a Fear Festival. I believe this is a weird one where you're out of the normal map. Considering my health is already high, it might be smart to do this now because I wouldn't be able to heal in the middle of it like the other mysteries, so I'll do this. Far Out Fable of a Fear Festival. Your aunt has sent you a letter inviting you to for a curious-sounding festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents agree you need a break from the stress. Inside the letter, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst thing that could happen, you ask yourself as you board the bus. Today's goal, explore the weird village. Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky old bus stop stops at its destination. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. It's a small village, and the nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest. A fat man wearing dusty overalls approaches you. It's the inn owner, who promised to pick you up. Following close behind him, your eyes are drawn to his hands, which are so deformed they resemble claws more than hands. Okay. Your group has arrived in the village and is currently unpacking at the inn, giving you some time to explore. The festival begins in the evening. To progress this mystery, choose actions that will advance the clock. As you learn about the terrible secret of the village, more actions will unlock. Alright, let's explore the weird village. Let's check it out. Hi, Meepers. Welcome. Walking through the village, you're suddenly pulled behind a building. 2 menacing-looking masked figures block your escape. Do you serve the old ones? Yeah, of course I do. We knew it. The prophecies were true. The masked figures relax a bit, taking off their masks. We apologize for this matter. This master. 2 allies, 7% doom. Oh, I can't get the allies, though. Allies are automatically killed when they join me because of the curse I have, so... I just got 7% doom for nothing. Yay. Ugh. Keep exploring the weird village. Why not? Feeling hungry, you entered a small local restaurant and ordered the daily special made with today's catch. What the hell did those where the hell did those fishermen go? One bite won't hurt. Strength check success. Feeling the eyes of the restaurant's guests on your back, you took a small bite of the smelly seafood. It's surprisingly good, but you kindly refuse another serving. Okay, is this the first successful strength check? I feel like this is either the first or second, because this game is not letting me get any of these damn ones. Oh well. Resolve this event. The festival is now open for visitors. Maybe you should check it out. Skip time. Alright, check out the festival. There's still time before the festival starts. The locals are seemingly busy setting up stands. A few stands are already open, but you can't shake the feeling something is wrong. It's getting late. Back, buy souvenirs. Okay, I got funds. Maybe I could get a souvenir? Oh, special one. Ritual Mask Pumpkin. Use. Cook and eat it. Small chance of ignoring reason losses in combat. Okay. Prayer beads. Faster spiritual actions. Lucky earrings. Equip for 2 luck. Ooh, I have no C slot. That might be actually alright. Hang on, let me boop the dog. I can't boop this puppy. No! Oh well. I could get the holy candles. I want to try the earrings. Let's do that. Today's goal is to learn more about the festival itself. A weird sound wakes you up. You step closer to the window and look out. You can't see anything and get ready to go back to bed when suddenly the moon comes from behind the thick clouds. 3 hooded figures are standing at the forest edge. One by one, they light their torches and disappear behind the trees. What was that about? They all wore strange masks. Should you follow them into the forest or try to find more information about the festival? I have the robe, so this might actually be something I can do. Here. Let me equip the earrings. Fancy earrings. There. The weird sounds coming from the forest kept you up at night. What could it mean? I say we check the forest. Oh, hunting party. Hearing some rustling behind a bush, you decide to hide behind a tree. There you spot 3 men, each armed with a rifle. They're obviously looking for someone. Or something or someone. I could take them. I feel like if I run, it's going to be a dex check. I'm going to reveal myself. Charisma check failure. Oh. Come on. You walk from behind a tree and wave. Suddenly you hear a bang and feel an impact on your shoulder, which quickly turns into intense pain. Damn, that's not him. You hear the scream of one of the men before everything gets dark. When you open your eyes, you find yourself next to a road leading to the forest. Your wound is bandaged, but you fear it's not enough. Plus status. Hasty aid. At least they fixed me up after they accidentally shot me. I had a better chance of getting a charisma check than a dex check, so I regret nothing. Resolve event. Damn. Oh well. Explore the forest. Maybe I'm not making the best decisions, but to be fair, nothing in this game is a good decision. Like, you literally cannot select anything without it going wrong, so I just want to see what happens. Forest again. Stream. Following the ghastly music, you find yourself in a forest. The sound is getting closer. Oh, hey, it's a ribcage woman. Cool, and she attacks stamina. 58. Chase. Oh, I have a pretty high chance to hit here. Okay. This should be good. I killed her in 1 turn. Yes. You can only choose poorly in this game or less poorly. Yes. Nobody wins at World of Horror. That's why it's called World of Horror and not World of Hugs and Reassurances. Resolve combat. Someone's watching you from behind the trees. Well, how about they come out here and I'll say hello. Explore the forest. I'm gonna go. Me and my crowbar making this work. You discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. The tent has been knocked down and the food and utensils are scattered everywhere. Investigate the ground for clues. Perception check, success. Footprints and tracks suggest a fight. The owner of the tent must have been dragged by 2 unknown attackers into the woods. Resolve. Oh, I'm close to a level up. This run is going really good compared to the other one. Going back to the inn, you overhear 2 masked villagers. They're talking about something awakening at next dawn. You wonder what's up with that. You decide to block the entrance to your room with a nightstand. The festival's ending tomorrow. You can't be too careful. Villagers seem to follow your every step. This is the third mystery. Tell by the keys. Trying to think here. My doom meter is at 42. I feel like before I advance, I should go home or go to the inn and try to get a rest action. The inn's room is dusty and it hasn't seen any visitors in years. You wonder if anyone cleaned it since last festival. There's a folder of available activities. Relax a bit. You patch up your wounds and enjoy... Oh, okay, this doesn't heal as much as going home does. I think it was like, what, +2 doom for that? Alright. Oh, hang on. Let me just fix my hair. There's like a little bit of hair stuck in my headphones. Okay. Okay, let's explore the forest and continue. I am enjoying the spooky streams right now, at least. Gotta play some of those Japanese-style ones. The village aesthetic makes me think of that, like Ao-Oni. Anyways, you have a feeling that you're being watched when you hear a branch snapping and quickly turn around. There is someone standing in the trees just a few meters away. Confront? Luck check failure. God damn it. The decomposing skin and vacant stare only means one thing. It's a corpse someone has propped up. The idea that someone could do that so close to you and quietly makes you shudder. Oh, that is pretty creepy. Damn. Why is it so quiet all of a sudden? Is that blood? Where is everybody? Today's goal, find the missing people. A trail of blood and sickly-smelling sludge leads to the outskirts of a village. Somewhere in the dark forest, there's an answer waiting for you. Nothing there. Hang on. My Silent Hill playthrough was fun to watch and had that vibe. Oh, nice. Ooh. You enjoyed that one? The Wolfman one? Oh, are you talking about Silent Hill F? Yeah, Silent Hill F has those sections where, Hinako can, like, she gets, like, a wolf form. I do really want to play F again. It was very good. A little crusty, but I've heard there's been updates that make some of the combat parts a little better. I've been putting that off for a little bit, but I will do much more Silent Hill 2. And if you're watching on YouTube, let me know if you want to see any other spooky stuff in the near future, because I'm trying to get more of that going. We just did Pokemon Dusk this weekend, so let me see if I can squeeze some more out. Anyways, 4 actions until sunrise. Rest at the camp, or explore forest. I say we explore. Strange markings. A sudden storm... Oh, I leveled up. Nice. A strange or sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the walls. Use my flashlight. The flashlight's beam reveals additional symbols hidden in the shadows. They help you interpret the spell instructions drawn in the cave wall. +1 spell. Unearthly suture? One sec. Receive 1 free injury removal at the cost of 4 doom. Oh, that is... Wait a second, do I still have a hasty injury, don't I? Oh, I might actually need this. Yeah, I might need to keep this. Yeah, hang on. That's actually not too bad as far as spells go. Hang on. Another Silent Hill coming out. Yeah, that's Silent Hill Townfall. I don't know much about that one. Maybe. If it's alright, I'll give it a shot, but... I'm just glad to be able to stream again, man. Like, this summer, I've not been able to do most of anything I wanted to, so... It's nice to just be able to relax and play some games more often again. Anyways, leadership. This is pointless. Using firearms as melee weapons deals more damage. This can be good if you find the starting revolver in that one event. Yakuza card. 1 additional slot becomes available. I feel like these aren't that great. I'm gonna pay the Doom cost and re-roll. We got Irizumi. Items in the shop are cheaper by 1. Outdoorsman. And Yakuza card. I think I'll just take Outdoorsman then. I'm in the forest, and I already have a luck boost with the earrings. Just increase it. And I'm gonna take more strength as well. Wait, sorry. I don't remember. Do your stats cap at 9 or 99? Genuine question, I need to know. Am I wasting my time by selecting this? 99? Okay, thank you. And press yes. Okay, nice. Have I heard of The Ring Terror Realm? It's not a good game. Is that one of those, like, PS2 or Wii games based on random horror movies? I've heard about those. I saw the Grudge game for the Wii. It's basically like a jump scare game. I wouldn't mind trying more of those out. Sorry, chat. A few months ago, I played Silent Hill 1, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna play some more horror games this summer. And then the bottom floor of my house, like, got flooded with a water backup, and I've been dealing with that, so all of that just kind of got pushed back. So, yeah, if you're wondering why I keep lamenting about it, it's... lamenting about not playing the games, it's because I had all that going on. Okay. Hang on, it's a Dreamcast game. Really? A horror movie game on the Dreamcast. That kind of intrigues me a bit. I haven't really played much Dreamcast. I should look into emulating it. I know about Illbleed on the Dreamcast. That's a horror game I wanted to check out. Anyways, let me hit the button. Captured. Ooh, caught, am I? While exploring the factory, you're now caught by masked people you've seen from the inn's window. After tying you up, ooh, they bring you to the cult leader. We knew you'd come. You hear a raspy voice, your aunt's voice, coming from behind the priest's weird mask. She signals towards the door behind her. I mean, towards the door behind her. Our master is waiting for a final blood sacrifice. Struggle. Keep struggling, kid. Fortunately, I don't get to wear my robe for this. That's a spooky face. Uh-huh. With a loud bang, the ancient horror disappears and the high priest falls to the floor, grabbing their shoulder. The last thing you see before blacking out are the beams of flashlights and the hand of a police officer saving you from falling. Later that day, detectives interrogating you are confused when you tell them about the ritual, blood, and eldritch being. The village is abandoned with no trace of blood anywhere. You were the only one seeing the ancient horror. Far out fable of a fear festival, ending A. Yes, that's the good ending, apparently. While you couldn't catch the leader of the cult to interrogate them, the people are safe. You board the old bus wondering what would happen if you didn't stop the ritual in time. Rewards for solving the mystery. Cool. Old God stirs. What do I get? Price hike. Preparing for the worst, people are stocking up on everything, making it harder for you to find what you want. All items cost 1 more. Okay. We solved 3 mysteries. Okay. Now let's go take a bath. Hang on. Yeah, this is actually a surprisingly great run now. I think I should store the forest note. This is just taking up space now, right? It doesn't even matter anymore, so store it. Hang on, you could also play Blue Stinger. Was just about to also mention Ill Bleed, but you already brought it up, funnily enough, regarding Blue Stinger in Ill Bleed. Ryan Drummond said the voice actors recorded together in the studio compared to Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. The voice actors recorded separately. Oh, wait, hang on. Who was Ryan Drummond again? Was that the old Sonic voice actor, or am I confused? Ooh. Dreamcast voice acting was goofy, yo. Let me take a bath? I should just get the reason boost. Keep myself equal here. Oop. Nice. Ryan Drummond was Sonic's first English VA. Okay. What is Blue Stinger? That name sounds familiar, but I don't quite remember what it is. Okay. Man, there's a lot of horror games I really need to get to. I got no excuse. Let me spam your guys' sub box this autumn. Why don't I? You better watch it all, or I'll feel sad. Yeah, let's start the mystery and do this then. We got 2 left. We got Sorrowful Saga of Moonlight Sailors again, or we could do Horrible History of Household Hell. We kind of know what to expect. Let's do this one first, and then we'll do Household Hell. Alright, so yeah, this is the one from earlier. It began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean. Dark, writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week, adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlight night when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away. A single lantern swinging at the helm, and the captivated fisherman singing eerily to his catch. Now more and more fishermen have begun to find the vile ooze in their nets, and one by one they're disappearing. Soon the ocean will have taken them all. Alright. Discard 2 items. I should hang on a second. I could take this and discard it. The spell, don't want to do that. I could throw away the ritual robe. The wine bottle is emergency, reason recovery. Let me throw away this. Wait, no, I'm not allowed to discard this? Oh, never mind then. Never mind. I thought I could cheese that. That's great. Blue Stinger is a survival horror game on the Dreamcast. Ryan Drummond plays Elliot, the main character, while Dean Bistro is Dogs Bauer. There's also Deep Fear, and that's another Dreamcast survival game. Isn't Deep Fear a Sega Saturn game? I'm pretty sure it was. Deep Fear was Sega's Resident Evil clone, but it never actually came out in North America officially. But, the build that was supposed to got leaked online. A US build of the game was made and almost released, but never happened. But I think you can download, the ROM online, because someone put it online. Maybe I'll check those out, yeah. For now, since I can't throw stuff away, I don't want to throw these away. Let's just keep checking. Go to downtown and investigate. No problem. Something is wrong. You don't see anyone in the street. Could have sworn it was crowded. Alright, this one again. You just lose a reason. That's okay. Yeah, it was a Saturn game. Deep Fear is funny, because if you Google the official art for that game, the characters have very tiny heads in the official artwork. Okay, here we go. Hang on, Sapphire says, only know about the voice acting thing for Blue Stinger and Ill Bleed, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, because got to meet Ryan Drummond a couple months ago at a con, and it was brought up. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Ooh, pardon me. A little thirsty here. Now, although you braved the stench for hours, you gleaned nothing besides the fact the fisherman had a wife. Pay her a visit. Let's go for it. Your path is blocked by a rotting corpse covered in poison ivy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Suta-chan. Ooh, that's big damage to my stamina. Also, I'm suffering from nicotine withdrawal. Ooh, I should go to the dog and buy more, smokes. My doom is at 50, but I'm on my second last mystery, so I could afford a trip to the shop, yeah? Remember, if I get injured, I can use this. Hang on, status. I still have the hasty aid, because those guys in the woods shot me. And they did a greatest job as the official doctor does. Anyways... 1, 2, 3. Ooh, wait, what? Uh-oh. Yeah, I can't hit her as much, apparently. I can only hit twice. And kick does 3 damage base, 5 damage base. Alright, then I'm gonna have to do this. Doing some big damage regardless. Ooh. Boo. Broken nose. Resting is less effective. Okay, I'll heal this after the fight. No problem. Yeah, nicotine withdrawal is the reason I can't attack as much now, so I gotta heal that up. I gotta fix my habit. Alright, 12 XP. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering in through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. Hang on, let's go shop for items. Oh, he's not selling any! No! No, he's not smelling any smokes. Dang it. Ah. Crap. Random discounted item for 2 money, or do I restock? I'll take one. I'll restock once. No, I didn't get it. It's basically the same. Alright, YOLO. I'm gonna buy the discount item. I got a bottle of milk. Used to get 1 stamina. Moo brand. Ooh. That makes everything better. Hasty milk. Well, that's unfortunate. I didn't get the smokes. Just use it to get health back. And, oh, I got an empty bottle for it. Ooh, okay, that's not too bad, actually. Hang on. I'm gonna do this to fix the broken nose I have. Cast the spell. What? I'm sorry? And what? Why didn't this get rid of it? What? Free injury removal. Is this... What? Bandage. Okay, so it gave me the option to bandage it. That's what it did. Okay, that's a little confusing. But whatever. We did it. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. Alright, let's just get in there. Since the shop did not go well for me at all. Looks like one of the previous owners of the mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time. Okay, table was knowledge check. Shelves were perception. So, check shelves. Perception. Okay, nice. Success. Books are covered in a thick layer of dust. However, you notice one tome must have been placed here recently. From it, you learned about distant worlds and bizarre rituals. I got a random spell. Grow teeth. Oh, boy. Adds a new combat action, Bite, until the end of this mystery. I think I'm good, Chief. How about I just forget about this and get one reason? Yeah, let's do that. I went net negative there, because I cost 2 reason to get the spell in the first place. The fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks. I don't want to throw these items away, to be honest. I want to keep them, so investigate. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old rundown mansion room. It stinks like spoiled milk and has 2 doors, one of which you came through. Can't see the strange man anywhere. Searching the room is probably a perception check, so there's nothing really important here. But you... Hang on. Might be able to use the one item you find. I already have a flashlight equipped. I could throw it away for the bonus, but I could also sell it. Discard 2 item cards to complete this quest. I suppose I could use up the wine bottle now, and then throw the second empty bottle away. Do I dare? I'm gonna take a chance and do it. Use. 2 empty bottles now. Hang on. Hangover. -1 to all stats until end of mystery. I can live with that. Alright, so we're gonna discard this, and we're gonna discard the extra flashlight. There. You find a huge pile of nets and hooks prepared for the big hunt. You quickly throw them into the ocean. Maybe that'll stop them from sailing out. There. That worked out. There's a cool animation on YouTube about the grow teeth spell. Ugh. That's some body horror right there. I don't think I could stomach. Alright, let's check out the seaside. I got the bonus condition fulfilled now. Crabs are feasting on a bloated corpse carried to the beach by waves. Search the body. Dexterity check failure. Reaching for the body, you're attacked by several crabs that don't want to share their meal. Darn. Young man has glassy eyes, then mumbles his replies as he caresses his catch. The beating movements of his arms disturb you. Okay, well, let's keep going. Seaside. Uh-oh. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted, and you can't shake off the feeling they're not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. You realize something is terribly wrong. I don't know which of these are what. This one, I guess? They are preparing for something. A sense of dread creeps over you as the masked people are swarming through the store, filling their carts with food and survival equipment. You notice the goods prices have skyrocketed. You realize you need to act fast if you want to have any chance of survival. So there goes all my money. Cool. Well, that sucks. Now I'm poor. After a slow interrogation, the young man manages to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip. Well, let's keep looking. Town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars where the alternative crowd gathers. An ancient wooden temple occupies the small hill at the town center. I can't recruit anyone. Look for a warehouse job? I need money, clearly. Rolled strength check success. There's always a job for a strong person like you. You help with moving crates and exchange recent seaside gossip. Okay, perfect. That's not too bad. I found another strength check throughout all that. You slip out at night and race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. Well, guess we're gonna have to go for it. The full moon shines bright in the cloudless sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only audible sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. Continue? You arrive at the water's edge, breathless. The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across the dark ocean under a dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. It's not the sailors. The black beans must have left their bodies. Shocked, you watch them sail their way out of the harbor. You are terrified at their power, but relieved that they did not drag their meat puppets with them. Oh. The black beans never returned, yet mothers would not let their children play on the beach. Over time, people forgot the last time they saw a boat on the waves. Although some claim to see strange beings come into the port at night. Ending A. Okay, not too bad. We got a better ending that time. And I got a level up. That's a big chunk of XP. But hang on a second, what did we get? Freaky flood. Did the water level suddenly increase, or is the city slowly sinking? Exploring seaside location has a chance of inflicting the drench status. Okay, the fact that I got that after investigating the seaside is good. We don't need to worry about this. Hang on. Let's level up. Quick thinking. 1 dexterity. Yakuza card. I don't have the money to really take advantage of this anymore, so I shouldn't. And we could go with art knowledge. I feel like that's okay. And I'm gonna boost my strength again to keep myself much better here. Yeah, here we go. Keep myself strong and powerful. It'd be nice if I could buy some frickin' smokes, but they didn't have them the last times I checked. Okay, we're at 4 to 5 mysteries. Let's see if we can do it. First, we're gonna take a bath, and we're gonna hot water for extra stamina. There we go. This is working. I'm making this work. Hello, strange person. Okay, last one we got. Oh, I clicked it by mistake, but it's fine. Horrible history of household hell. There's many mansions around the town. The manor is one of them. Supposedly haunted by a family of 4, but who disappeared without a trace one summer. But it's the only tragic event that took place here. This is one where I just kind of died earlier before I barely got started with it, because the first couple runs today were garbage. Friends you've talked with are not sure where the mansion's located. You have to find the mansion first. A trip to the library may shed some light on it. Got 2 funds. Do I still have the withdrawal? I do. Okay, you know what? I'm going to the boop shop. The boopy puppy shop. And there's nothing there. Boop the puppy. Buy the discount item. Wait, what? It costs 3 funds. I can't even afford it. The only thing I can afford is this. I may as well just buy it, yeah. Well, that sucks. I wanted to believe. I thought the smokes were more of a common item. They never seemed to show up. Can't say I didn't try this time. Alright, let's go check out the school and see who shows up. Check out the gym. She said she would do everything to be with you, even if it meant to cheat death itself. Uh-oh. Hey, it's Stalker Girl. She wants to be with me, chat. Unfortunately, I'm busy, so she can't have none of this. Let's get my crowbar and take her out. 25 power. Okay, I can only do 2 attacks still, because I don't have the nicotine, you know what I mean? I don't have the smokes. 1, 2... There we go. I'm getting damaged. Oop. Maybe save the... I should save the energy drink for, like, the last of the game, I feel, if I can. Finish her off with this. Nice. Pick it up. I found an occult diary. Just do. Use it to lower your doom by 3%. That's not too bad. Yeah, here, let me just do that. Oh. Yeah, I'll take that. The building was supposed to be somewhere near cliffs. You copy the mansion's photo from the newspaper and prepare to leave. Oh, wait, investigate seaside location twice to complete the quest. Oh, that's actually pretty risky now because of the old god effect that popped in. It's like I spoke too soon, yeah. Oh, do I brave it anyway? Let me go home and rest first. Okay. +3 doom and got all that. I gotta be careful with my Doom boost anyway. I feel like I should ignore the seaside and just continue without it. Yeah. Alright. Investigate downtown. Unless I get a really good event that heals me. Uh-oh. Seeing chopped off heads, you can't help but wonder who's been preparing your food. This was a knowledge check. Call police. Charisma check, success. At the nearest Kobun, you tell the officer about the gruesome discovery. The old policeman's grateful and gives you a small reward before disappearing. Okay, he gave me free money. Thank you, officer. Comparing different mansions with the sketch, you finally find the one. There's one problem. You need a strong rope to enter the mansion through the high window. So it seems like when you call the police for anything, you need to have good charisma or you fail stuff. Alright, I'm glad. That could have gone poorly, so... Oh, I have to check the seaside anyway. Damn. Alright, let's see how this goes. Check the cliff. After a long night without much sleep, you decide to go for a ride along the coast to clear your head. But it's hard not to think about the night that started everything. Behind the same wheel, driving like hell after watching your brothers in arms get slaughtered and not doing a damn thing to save them. You were a coward. Plus 5 XP, minus 1 reason. I think this is the Haru exclusive thing. Yeah. You were a coward, but not anymore. You make it through the window. This is the abandoned mansion your friends have talked about. Let's explore it. Not gonna use this yet, but I wanted to stop blinking. I could check the seaside out one more time, just to get this check, because you know what? YOLO. Putting your hand in... Oh, no. Really? Really? I got bit. You learned the cliff the mansion was built on is famous for its extensive cave system. You decide to rent some books that might help you. Okay, Architect's Journal. One house owner, however, decided to make use of the cave tunnel. It's a natural concert hall, he claims. Okay. Stored items. Done. Store this one and get the other one. An article covers a group of scientists from Tokyo. They were exploring and mapping weird cave formations found in the cliffs. The search of the missing team of scientists continues. The only clue so far is a code written on the cavern wall. 425 hertz. Write that down. Write that down, everybody. Alright. Got the information, so let's store that. Now, unfortunately, I am bitten. Ugh. That is so bad, man. That stuff may have screwed the run. Investigate mansion. What we got? Suddenly a wall before you withers and falls apart, revealing a hole-ridden monstrosity. Oh. Hi. Attacks my reason, and it has 28 HP. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. Let's hit it for some big damage, then. 2, boop. Alright, one more turn of this. Boop. Resolve the combat. Heard a weird noise coming from the locked study. You must find a key. XP bar is halfway full. Oh, I have to... Okay, I gotta search a random mansion area now. This is bad. I can't go back and heal anymore. Hope the 10 reason and stamina is enough. Let's check the middle room. In the mirror, you get more doom. That's good. That's fantastic. I'm at 75, and this is the last mystery. I might be able to make this work. Check down here. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together. Her final gruesome artwork. But that's just a legend, right? Cupboard, sewing machine. Let's check the cupboard. Oh, gee. Okay. Luck check success, but I got jump scared there. That startled me. There's a very muted noise there, but damn. Inside the cupboard, you find a sewing kit and leave the room before any legends spring to life. I might need to use this, yeah. Anyone else get startled by that? It caught me off guard, man. Resolve event. It's like the one jump scare in the game, is it? Okay. Oh. You guys see that? Dangerous. 1 modifier to skill checks. Stamina reason penalties increased. Uh-oh. I didn't realize that. Room. Uh-oh. On the other side of the dark hallway, you realize this isn't the same mansion you were in. It's a familiar one, with your car outside, blood dripping down the walls, and something hurtling towards you. This has got to be a sick joke to put you back here. Run away. Confront it. Confront? You won't be weak anymore. You're not running away again. You're not going to let yourself run away again. Not anymore. Not again. Never, never again, for the sake of everyone you left to die. You're gonna stand and fight like you always should have. God dang. I'm guessing, yep. Deja vu, it's Haru exclusive event. The nauseating smell of a disemboweled corpse hits your nose. The thing that slaughtered your friends is here. Oh. Why'd you come back? White Death. Okay, so this is a Haru exclusive enemy. Ooh, 4 stamina damage, but I got the sewing kit, so... Let's see what we can do then. Okay. Yeah, this is the best I can do. Hits for 4 damage, though. Uh-oh. He put me at -2, badly bleeding. I think I'm gonna die. This is unbelievably stupid. Really? Well. Yup. Resisting the unknown horror was taking its toll on your health. Weakened, you finally succumb to your injuries alone. As the dust settles on your open eyes, reality starts to crumble. Even the sewing kit wasn't going to save me there. Unlocked 1 new achievement. You saw 6 new events. What was I... Like, what was I even supposed to do? Like, that thing had so much health, I did not even have a slight chance. I tried getting more smokes, but they refused to sell them, so... Damn. That sucks. The puppy sabotaged me? He totally did. That dang puppy dog ruined everything. Customize playthrough. Try that one. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Hop on in. Go to Haru again. I can't let him in like that. Alright, stay on cultist. Continue. If you want a hint, there's something that might help Haru a bit. What do you mean? Something I can do at the start? Let me take 7th curse here again. Let's see. Alright, 7th curse. Let's go with it. I'm gonna take the spider again. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. Alright, same settings. Let's get in there. So, city is changing so fast you barely recognize it anymore. 2 different additional actions per location. Consistent pool of basic items, snacks, and stuff. So, I don't think I really need the vending machine. Hospital. It only really matters for that one spot, yeah? It only matters for downtown. Just activating the vending machine is all. Alright. Mailbox is empty. Let's try the leather outfit, why don't we? Back out. Here, let me get a drink right quick. Let's buckle in and see if I can do this. I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up on our man Haru. Oh, getting dehydrated as hell. I need this. Okay. Friend outside watching me. Take a bath. Get myself the small XP boost to start. I'm already at full health. There's the smokes. They existing. And I got the withdrawal right off the bat. Ugh. Only I could've... I gotta, like, buy an extra thing of smokes right off the bat, clearly. That run was going so good. I'm mad about that. Okay. Sorrowful Saga of Sailors again. Spine-chilling story of school scissors. Far-out fable of a fear festival. Freaky found footage. And vicious verses of a violent vigil. Okay. Can go with this because this one is an easy one to start with, I feel. Then I don't get to check out the town right away. Here, we just did this one, so I could use this as an opportunity to kind of, like, go to the hardware store, yeah? Because we just read all this, so I can just kind of hit the ground running here. Same dealio. Okay, Seaside, hardware shop. Carpenter hammer. Would the hammer be better? I feel like the hammer having, like, more speed is better, but... Small chance of recovering stamina after defeating an enemy. I guess there's that, but... I feel like I need the speed, basically. The chance to hit being 50 isn't assuring. Well, I gotta take a weapon, and it's the only weapon that's realistically here, so... Boop. Okay. Carpenter hammer. Equip it. Now, go downtown. Check the pupper shop. Okay, he's selling smokes this time. I'm buying these. I'm buying these, yeah. 2 funds? Gimme. And I guess you should use the smokes once you get into combat, right? So hang on to them for now. Okay, I got a hammer and can do this. Investigate downtown. We just did this one, so we're gonna breeze through it as fast as we can. The roads twist and turn. Get lost. You spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood closes behind you. Alright, quick little Doom event. Now, discard 2 items. I know I'm not going to do that. So investigate downtown. It seems like there isn't much of a difference between doing the discard. Is there? The investigation's taken a toll on your health. You feel like you're about to fall asleep standing up. How do you address your weakened state? Buy a coffee. Double frappe macchiato is a nice pick-me-up. Is that how you say that? I don't know. So I lose 1 fund to basically prevent worse stuff from happening, so that's fine. Okay, Fisherman's house is vacated still. Check this out. Overgrown garden. Oh, this again. The round window of the Crooked Manor Tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare at the light. Fight the feeling. Charisma check failure. You don't have enough strength to move a finger. The blinding light is growing larger and larger. To your shock, you can't feel the ground under your feet. Alright. Lost in time and space, you drift into nothingness until something pulls you into the light. The temperature abruptly drops and you shudder to the icy cold. You find yourself in the middle of a snowy wasteland. A sudden gust flings you to your knees. You inhale deeply, feeling your chest tighten and ache. Your fingers and ears are already numb and freezing. You have to move. Move towards the pyramid or check the icy coast? The icy coast, I guess. Perception check, success. Sticking out of the ice, you find the hand of a nameless monarch, its fingers long and deformed. Feeling a strange urge, you kneel and kiss it. One of its rings falls to the ground. Okay. Oh. 1 strength, but 5 doom. I say YOLO. If I take it off, do I lose the 5 doom? Oh well. Resolve event. Fisherman's wife is in the kitchen. She dead still. So, keep going. I'm going all in on this strength crap if we can. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old rundown mansion. It stinks like spoiled milk and has 2 doors, one of which you came through. You can't see the strange man anymore. Search the room. There's nothing really... Oh. Okay, I found a library book this time. Used to get 10 XP. Take it. Okay, this is a better start so far. No combat yet. What? Am I... My fingers covered in blood? Oh, I got frostbite. I hate this game. I hate everything about this dang game. I better go to the hospital and deal with that. Okay. You wait in the area. And go in here. Can't have all in on strength, no. Oh, hang on. Let me just shut my door. I didn't realize people got home there. One sec. There we go. Enter the doctor's office. Frostbite. Treatment. There we go. Blood loss. What? Oh, I'm being bullied. Well then, that's great. Surely someone else must have caught one of these. Oh, discarding... Wait a second. Discarding, treatment did that? Really? Wow. Investigate the seaside. Let's do it. Military exercise makes you feel safer. Okay, got reason, but minus or +4 doom. That's a lot of doom for the first mystery. This might isn't the best. Town docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars where alternative crowds gather. Okay, warehouse job is a strength check. Success. 2 funds and 5 XP. This is still good. We can work with this. I'm remembering which ones are strength checks so I can get some work. After a slow interrogation, young man stutters something out about a fishing trip. Yep, all the progression of the main mystery is the same, so... Keep going. Seaside? Uh-oh. The ocean is hungry. You're stopped by a person with a knife. They look incredibly sad. It wants me, but I'm afraid I'm too much of a coward to do it myself. Can you help me? Talk them out of it. Charisma check success. After a long conversation, they hand you the knife and thank you. Alright, cool. This is a knowledge weapon. Damage 4, speed 75, small chance of recovering reason. Blade is covered with a strange liquid. I can sell it for 1 fund. It's too late for this. Too bad knowledge is my worst stat. Well, let's go. Investigate the beach. Alright, full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. Only audible sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge breathless. The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon. Tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean under a dark gray sky. Or dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. Hypnotized, you watch as they bob their way out of the harbor. Their lanterns move farther and farther away, and you hear the odd chanting slowly with the wind. You stand in the cold until the final boat's out of sight, and it's pitch black. There's nothing to do, you head home, the weird chants in your head. No one spoke of the fishermen after they sailed off. So yeah, the ending with A and B seem very similar. I'm not sure if there's really much of a reason to discard 2 items for the different ending. Oh well. Okay, old god. Whole town has stopped receiving signal. Okay, this means the TV doesn't work. I don't even know what the TV does still, so I don't know if this is a bad, like, that bad of a thing. Alright, first mystery done. We're gonna go take a bath. And I'm at full stats still. I didn't get in a fight. So let's just get the XP boost. Next mystery. Spine-chilling story of school scissors. I think we should go with that now. You get more experience for ending A. Oh, okay. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Alright, yeah, we literally just read all this, so... Just so this, for the sake of being able to get a run going again, you know what to do. We gotta explore the school. I'm reading everything, but because we literally just did it, you know. Just trying to get a run back, because we died pretty late into the last one. Anyways, impossible angles, seemingly moving lines make your head spin, stare in disbelief. How is this possible? -1 reason. Damn. You feel like something horrible's happening in the school, you must hurry and find items. Go. A weird bubbling sound lures you to the dark shower room. On the floor, you find a swimsuit thrown over a grotesque, leathery coil. Wait, that's not a coil. Oh dear. Drained swimmer. Okay, what can I do with the hammer? I can do 3 attacks. Alright, and right now I have the withdrawal. My base chance to attack is 40, unfortunately. And I can only afford one 10% boost. Base chance is 4 damage. Okay. Hang on, you'll always get bonus XP for doing the optional objective in each mystery, even if you don't get ending A. Okay. Would it be worth it to use the first bit of smokes now? I'd be able to avoid damage, because they have high power, and my accuracy with the hammer kind of sucks. I'm gonna go for it. I'm getting full on items anyway. Use the smokes. I got the nicotine rush. There we go. Now my base chance to hit is... Wait, no, this is the same. What? This is exactly the same. Am I missing something? Does it not apply until next turn or something? Ugh. Oh, attack boost needs 12, huh? Great. And I missed most of those. Cool. What? No, this is the same! Wait, is blood loss doing anything? No. I'm confused. Now all my attacks are missing. That's fantastic. That's... Can someone please explain to me what's happening? I have the rush now, but it's exactly the same as the withdrawal. Nothing's changed about my stats. They're exactly the same. And all my attacks are missing. Great. Okay, resolve combat. You found an additional page from your friend's diary. Okay, check this. That's the symbol. It's the same as the one I got last time. Okay. Back. Peek outside. Oops. Oh, baseball bat. Wooden bat. This is a strength weapon. It has a better chance to hit. Thank you, Farron, there for the 28 months. Appreciate that. Carpenter's hammer. Same damage, more speed. Just less of a chance. That for now. Oh, jeez. What's that? Hang on, I think you need to be smoking before combat starts for the speed improvement to happen. Okay, because I thought it worked that way last time, but... Oh well. I don't know, the UI in this game can be like, confusing and a little misleading at times, I feel. Anyways, let's explore. Oh, what is this? Something is wrong. Instead of a clear blue sky, you see a bloated corpse of a long-forgotten deity looming over the school's roof. The barrier between worlds is coming apart. You must hurry or risk being noticed by whatever other eldritch horrors still lurk here. Run! Strength check, success. You succeed in grabbing the backpack and return to the staircase leading back to our world. 10 XP. Okay. I guess I got that. Found the blessed chalk. Now you can draw the sigil. Now, hang on a second. Okay. I think that's the one. Friend's diary. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Now I can just store this, because I don't need it anymore. Keep exploring. What's this? There was a hole here. Hey, Silent Hill 2 joke. Hearing an eerie sound come from behind the door, you decide to check it out. At first glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil drawn on the floor. Judging by the smoke, someone put out the candles the moment you entered. These are probably knowledge-related, so light the candles. The moment you light the remaining candle, the ground under the sigil collapses, revealing an impossibly deep hole. Its walls are carved into a spiral shape, giving it the illusion of movement. Because it's an illusion, right? -4 reason, but I got 20 XP for that. Okay, I may as well get a level here. 1 perception for art knowledge. 4 strength. I think I should go for this, actually. Irizumi. Yeah, I'm going to take core strength again, and I'll increase my strength yet again because I need this. Yeah, continue with that. Now, let's keep exploring. This could be going better, but it could be going worse. You stumble upon the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database. Might help your investigation. This feels like a knowledge check. I think I should leave it. You can't waste time in front of the computer. Why did I need to lose 2 stamina for that? You found the candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed. Everything's ready. Perform the ritual. What's that? Continue. Everyone post bears in chat. Give me good luck for the hammer to actually hit things. You take a step back as the writhing amorphous mass takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall woman-like creature with 3 faces. Alright, same dealio. Am I beautiful? Okay, she does 2 all and has 21 HP. Base chance to hit with the hammer is 44. Okay, I can do 5 attacks now. And one of them can be boosted. This is the... Now the nicotine rush is actually working. So yes, you can't use the smoke in the middle of battle and have it affect. I used it in the battle last time, and it didn't apply. I still had the withdrawal stats. Well, at least now we know. I missed all of them. Are you freaking kidding me? Really? Really? Okay, sure. I hit a couple of them that time. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, there we go. I'm alive. Little pissed off about that, not gonna lie. Got ending A. Scissor Woman's gone for good. I'm pretty salty about that. Yep, took too much damage. Contaminated water. There's something wrong with the tap water. It's just black and oily. Uh-oh. You can't regain health between mysteries now. Yay. Yay. That's like the worst one to get. They didn't fix the water. Not gonna wash yourself with that. Use bottled water? Don't have any. This game does not want me to, play it, apparently. Like, at all. Alright, well, that's 2 mysteries down. Let's check out the Far Out Festival. Fable of a Fear Festival, yeah. Another one we just did, so let's see if we can breeze through it. Alright. We're going to the festival. Continue. Explore the village. Literally not allowed to shower, yep. I can't play this today. I got the spider event again. Really? Really? This game does not want Haru to play. That's the only goddamn explanation. Alright, investigating street. Unreasonable or unseasonable floods have closed many of the roads. Look for an alternative. You wasted a lot of time. Yeah, you're telling me, game. I'm wasting a lot of my time with this. Explore. How about I go home and relax? Onsen sounds good. 2 stamina. Alright. Day's goal. Continue. Check the forest. Also, my wound's infected. Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble on a small forest shrine, probably dedicated to some local spirit. Destroy the shrine. Luck check success. You topple the evil statue and find 3 funds. Yay. Okay. Check the festival. Should probably try and buy souvenirs. Ritual mask, pumpkin, lucky earrings. Hang on. I already have ancient ring for that. Happy coat, 1 luck. Use to get 1 reason back. Probably should take that, since it's all I can get. Eat the fish. Yoink. Just explore the forest. Who cares anymore? Oh, not this again. No. Oh, come on. Let's try and run this time. Dexterity check failure. You decide to run from the suspicious man. Suddenly you hear a bang and impact on your shoulder. The pain turns into a tense pain. Quick, follow them. You hear them end, but despite your injury, you manage to lose them. Now I am coughing blood. -2 dexterity. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Right. Am I allowed to... What do I do? Look at this. What do I do about it? Keep checking the forest. Who cares, man? Oh, yeah, I'm going insane. The trees overhead block the sunlight. Okay, keep checking the forest. Maybe I'll get lucky. You have a feeling you're being watched and you hear a branch snapping, turn around. There's someone standing in the trees. Run. Strength check, success. You make it to the edge of the woods, scared, but safe. Alright. Check the festival. Everything's bloody and everyone's dead. Trail of blood and sickly smelling sludge leads to the outskirts of the village. Alright, let's try. Let me try resting. Okay. Got a little bit back. I'm gonna need to do it again. I can't heal my health anymore. -1 dexterity, -1. Yeah. Yeah. Let me just use up my other smokes. Get a reason back, why don't I? Well, take a last little hit there and let's just go in. Dark forces scheming. What the fuck? What do you mean dark forces scheme against me? Well, I'm cursed now. Cool. What's happening here? What? What did... This run is so bad. It's made my character feel like this. Chance of losing stamina each time you lose. Oh. Just look at that sidebar, man. What is happening? Yeah, you're telling me. You're telling me right now. Let's just go. Yeah, whatever. Just take me. Let's just see how far I can go before Haru drops dead. Alright, ending A again. The air feels heavy. The rest action is less effective. Okay. Yeah. You're home. Somehow I'm 3 mysteries in. I can't take a bath. Guess I'll die. Let's just go to this one, I guess. Freaky feature of found footage. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legends. Now on the first anniversary of their disappearance, a suspicious man has started asking questions. He claims to be a private investigator hired by the parents of the students. Except the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he and what did the students discover? 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about the local folklore. Maybe you'll find a clue about their last known whereabouts in the school newspaper. Investigate mansion twice to complete this. Oh, hey, I got enough for a level up. Quick thinking, Irizumi. My dex is already destroyed, so you know what? Let's take Irizumi, actually. And give me more strength. Give me more false hope. Alright, hang on. I'm going to the hospital. Let's do that. Let's go there. I hit investigate instead of enter. Oh my god, I'm stupid. A pale woman wearing a nurse outfit stops you. Today we're running a blood drive. You know what? Let's just go for it. Why not? Luck check, success. You feel like they took more blood than they should. You feel weak but fulfilled, knowing you're helping. -2 stamina, but -3 doom. Okay. Enter. Enter. Can I please get rid of this? No, I can't. It's a mental one. Infected wound. 2 funds. Get rid of this. Coughing blood. Get rid of that. I'm badly bruised. -. Oh. And the doctor did a crap job again! Doctor. I don't like this doctor. He's not very good. Blood loss. Minus max stamina. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was great. That was great. Well, guess we'll exit. I still got 3 funds. Puppy, I'm gonna need you to help me out here. Boop, boop, boop. Buy more smokes, because this is the only way I'm gonna get anything done. Let's do it. So, let's go check out the school. Hydrate, you're telling me. Let me just chug some cold water. What is this? That pair that's been following you since morning. You finally lose them, but can't shake the feeling that things will get worse. -2 stamina. Yay. Okay. Cold water, making me feel way better right now. Smoking might actually save a life here. Yes, it probably will. I've been like 1 or 2 combat sessions this whole run, haven't I? Man, this is probably the worst I've ever seen a character get bullied. Investigate downtown? No, what? You wonder what kind of animal the spider caught in its web. You scare away the annoyed predator and rip open the cocoon to reveal a human finger. Okay. Rock ring. 1 strength plus, but 2 max minus max reason. I already have a ring on. This one gives me 5 doom. Probably better to have this one on, I guess, but I could sell this only for 1 fun though. Yeah, just sell it. Everyone in the village is unsettlingly friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip here. I didn't misread the last one, did I? My bad. Alright. Let's go here. This trail to an abandoned Shinto shrine is overgrown and steep. However, it could be an important place to investigate. Take the safe route? Taking the safe route costs you time, but you get to the top without incident. Burnt-out candle wax and dried blood around the shrine mean a new sinister cult has claimed this location. 2 doom, but 5 XP. Looking back one last time, you continue deeper into the woods. Okay. This one? Gotta pick a random tile. Following the ghastly music, you find yourself in a forest. The sound is getting closer. Okay, ribcage woman again. Her power is only 7, so my base chance to hit with the heart hammer is 73. Okay, I can work with this. I almost missed them all again at the end. Oh, I only have 4 stamina left. I'm gonna die. Gonna die, chat. In the forest, you hear faint whimpering in the distance. When you find it, your wild dog is caught by its hind leg in a bear trap. The dog growls menacingly as you get closer. Help the puppy. Luck check, success. You free the injured dog, but oh no. Thankful, the animal follows you. Ah. Wait, what? The dog is actually... But I thought allies couldn't follow me. What? Is the dog immune to that? Dog is not a human. Okay, so dog is safe from being auto-killed. Okay, good. Higher chance of finding items after combat. Puppy friend saves the day. Let go. Alright, leave it be then. Let's check. Let's keep checking. Oh, he's so cute! Oh, this again. As you glance around, you notice that more people are wearing masks, unlike anything you've seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice they also wear the same eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted. You can't shake off the feeling that they're not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, and you realize something's wrong. This can't be healthy? What are they protecting themselves against? You take a deep breath, and the air around you feels heavy as if it's thick with an invisible poison. You cough, and your eyes begin to water. The world around you is not as safe as you once thought. -2 stamina. I'm gonna die. Alright. Puppy dog. The suspicious group you've been following... Oh, now I need the robe. You've been following is gathered in a nearby forest. They're expecting some kind of ritual in the clearing ahead, or enacting a ritual in the clearing ahead. The only nearby vantage point is a large rock. Attempt to climb it. Strength check, success. You manage to see some of the faces and hear names of the group. Okay. All the paths look the same. Try this one. Keep going. A sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a cave. Try to decipher. Knowledge check failure. Okay. I didn't have the flashlight that time, so whatever. I have no spells at all. You have a feeling someone's following you. Uh-oh. Rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at the large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each titled after one of the missing friends. Then you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. I think I need something specific to get the best ending for this one. Take cassettes and run. Peek inside. You kneel down and lean forward to see what's inside the hole. It takes a while to process what you're looking at. It's a gigantic eye staring right at you. Hypnotized, you continue to lean in, feeling weaker and weaker as the gargantuan beast lures you in. Lose consciousness. The very last moment, the suspicious tall man grabs you by the collar. He explains he's part of a cult protecting the house and the mysterious entity below it. You've got a bigger purpose than to die here, he says, before knocking you out. You wake up a few hours later on the bus heading back to town. Ending B. Alright. I think ending C is taking the cassettes, right? Both choices just abruptly end it. Well, continue. Winds of the Plague. A weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. Right? Treatment and surgery cost more. Well, that's great. I'm gonna die any second. Chat, can I... How did I get to 4 completed mysteries? Literally, how? Look at this mess of an absolute run. Look at me. I can't even heal because the bath water's not there. Hour of RNG, baby. Well, I guess, what do I do here? Library notes? I guess I could do this to get some reason back, but hang on. Expect. Sea of Brommel? +1 knowledge. Discard on use. It costs 4 reason to use. Oh, okay. Let me just forget this to get 1 reason then. That's all I can do. Wait, what? Wait, what? That wasn't the right spell? Lose 1 to 2 reason. Oh, okay. Funds? Not yet. Oh, I definitely couldn't afford to use that spell. I guess I'll just have to go into the next one. My doom is at 55%. At the very end like this. Last mystery. Vicious verses of a violent vigil. You receive an official... Oh, it's this one again? Oh, no. I can't... I can't do this with 3 health. Official looking letter. Law firm from Tokyo. Your grand uncle's funeral. Please show up to it. Intrigued. You decide to check it out. Okay, yeah, we saw this one not too long ago and I died during it. This time I have a puppy dog with me, though. Oh, it's the art thing again. Hang on, let me level up, because I hit 100. Folklore studies, 1 knowledge, leadership, outdoorsman. I'll take that, and I'm going to have to take the stamina heal. It's my only chance of staying alive here. Yeah. Check out the masks. 1 mask looks similar to a design you saw. Endo helmet. Resolve event. Small chance of ignoring... Oh. Oh. I could wear it, I guess. There's no reason not to. Okay. No, it's okay, Tojo. I just kind of skimmed over some... We just read this not too long ago, so I'm kind of skimming over it. If I've already seen the event in the same episode, you know, I don't have to, like, read it start to finish over and over. But hang on. For retro achievements, someone's working on a way to get it to work with Easy RPG, which could mean stuff like Yume Nikki Chivos. Okay, that could be cool, I guess, but... stuff like Yume Nikki's not the type of game that needs Chivos, but yeah. Might be kind of fun for some RPG Maker horror stuff if someone does that. Anyways... Let's see. This guy again. You are here. Explore mansion. Overgrown garden. Uh-oh. Suddenly a wall before you withers and falls apart, revealing a hole-ridden monstrosity. Okay, 28 HP. He attacks my reason. 40 power. Base chance to hit is 50. And I still have the rush on. I'll need to use my other smokes in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so in that case, hang on. One, oop. There we go. Okay, didn't get as much damage as I wanted there. Just gonna have to deal with it. There we go, I did it. Resolved combat. Okay, old man there. Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter the dark room. There's no way they allowed your granduncle to just lie here. What was the correct bow and clap order? Go back to the corridor. Talk to them. They give me the pamphlet. Okay. Well, hang on. It's 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Pray over the body. Bow, 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 bow. Alright. Master bedroom. 2, 3, 4. You think you got the order right. Inspect the foot. Copy it onto the pamphlet. That's that logo again. Okay. We're here. Go back. Alright, now I think I just explore the mansion to advance again. You find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet in an old locked cabinet. When you remove the book's wrappings, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. Burn it? May never know what's inside the book, but that's a good thing. -3 doom. Love to see it. Here, I'm just gonna go ahead and store that. And also store this, because I don't really need it. I should use up my other pack of smokes now, too. There we go. Now I got 15 of them. Light up the fireplace. Hang on. Oh, 11 p.m. wants me to do that. It's different compared to last time, yeah. Perception check passed. You spot some dry firewood and add it to the place. +1 reason. Okay. Same deal with these guys. Pamphlet says... At 12 a.m., we clap, clap, and bow, bow. Let's explore. Investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. Yes, it is. Take a bath. Bathe happily and continue with the newfound strength. I can't bathe at home. The water's corrupted. It's 12 a.m. now. The pamphlet says... Clap, clap, bow, bow. And the body is missing. Okay, it's doing that again. Storage room. Check wardrobe. Oh my god, I forgot about the meat cleaver. That's much higher chance of hitting than that. Yeah, I should use the meat cleaver. Oh, god, I could have got this at the start if I thought about that. Oh well. Okay, meat cleaver's on. This might work better, okay. Where is everybody? Overgrown plant is casting a shadow. Keep exploring. Oh no. You wonder what kind of animal is the spider caught in its web. You scare away the predator and rip open the cocoon to find an item and -2 reason. I got a patina ring. 1 dexterity, -2 max stamina. I do not need that. I'm just gonna sell it and buy stuff hopefully after this mystery. Wait, I don't think I can. I'm gonna have to go right to the lighthouse after this. Okay, you can't help but notice a deep scar on his cheek. Okay. Hang on a second. You manage to find one of the guests. They're shaken, but otherwise safe. You both decide to get the hell out of this place, but the door is gone. Okay, 1 a.m. Nothing. Burn an envelope at 2 a.m. Alright, let's explore. Chat, I'm getting scared. Oh, in the mirror you catch a glimpse of something. Whatever. Go to the study. Okay, burn the envelope. Last time I opened it, that didn't really work out, so burn it. It takes some time, but you find an envelope. Following the instructions, you burn it without opening it. You feel weird following obscure orders. -1 reason. Damn it. Okay, then. Okay, the pamphlet says at 3 a.m., cover the mirror in the storage room. Okay, there's that thing again. This is like the last thing we saw a lot before it killed us. Time to explore. Feel watched. Yeah, I do. Retreat. Oh my, I'm gonna go insane, man. Harris standing next to the window. The man is muttering something to himself while his wife is observing. Okay, same deal. The other guest is now safe with you. The whole building cracks and moves. You're scared of what will happen next. Storage room. Hang on. 3 a.m. Cover the mirror in the storage room. Can't seem to do that. Check wardrobe. Can't seem to do that, no. In the middle of the room, you see a man tied to a chair. You rush in to help. When you remove his gag, though, the man starts shouting curses and ancient prophecies. You fall into the floor, your mind flooded with unspeakable images as the man stands up, completely ignoring the chair he was seemingly tied to. Alright, it's this again. He hits me with doom damage. That's preferable right now. Base chance to hit with the meat cleaver is 85. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 attacks. Okay, that works. Pick it up. I found a curious statuette. +1 knowledge while it's in the inventory. I can work with that. Oh. As the vigil is nearing its end, the whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing the shocking truth about your whereabouts. The walls of the corridor collapse, revealing an alien landscape. You can taste blood in your mouth as the slimy appendages get closer. A voice in your head tells you what to do. Sacrifice the guest, or carve the cursed symbol. Where are you? I don't know, man. I don't know. Look at the face there. 4 a.m., blah, and then the individual. I don't remember if I did either of these before in a previous stream. I noted the symbol on the foot. Let's carve the cursed symbol. The bloated corpse of your uncle slowly floats into the room as the remaining walls collapse. The contract is not over yet. Horrible old man, cheated death twice. He does doom damage and has 46 HP! Okay, order your allies to attack. Yeah, it's not gonna work much. My base chance to hit is 90, so I can just go all in with 4 attacks. I can work with this. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, I can do this. Did he break my bones? Yes, he did. He broke my bones. That's fantastic. Oh, and now I can't do a 4th attack. That sucks. 1, boop, 2, boop. Alright. Still I beat him. The contract is void. A voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on the grass, the old mansion nowhere to be seen. Next to you are the other guests, as confused as you. Everything feels like a bad dream. Was the man claiming to be your granduncle really trying to cheat death itself? You and the other family members exit the forest and leave the nightmare of it behind. One thing is certain, though, you will never open any more letters by law firms from Tokyo. You got ending A. Ooh, nice. Old God stirs. Arcane storm. Local scientists are baffled. An unprecedented aurora-like event has bathed the entire town in an unnatural green glow. Reason, costs of all spells increased by 1. Well, that doesn't matter to me. Okay. Chat, I'm gonna get the last one. Inside your mailbox, small key. So I can't go into town and heal myself. The bathwater's destroyed. I don't have enough for a level up. May as well take this with me. Don't think it's that good. Yep, I have to go into the final gauntlet like this. This is disgusting. Imagine if this is the winning run. I can't go to the hospital and heal any of this. I got 10 smokes and a dream. This is so bad. The kendo helmet's working overtime right now, let me tell you. Alright, I guess we gotta do it. Because I'm going to the lighthouse, I can't just go to the hospital or anything, apparently. Like, the town status. Let me actually check the town map, no. Alright, here we go. We're going to lighthouse. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down longer than you can remember. All the keys we've acquired. Open. Open. Time to go. Enter the lighthouse. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you two things. That whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run away from this place as fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing the stairs. Okay, I can afford to rest a little bit, and I kind of have no choice. So let's do that. 2 Doom. Gives me 1 each. Okay. We can go with that now. Alright, start climbing. Come on, puppy, I need your help. Please. Climbing up the winding staircase, you are stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and mask off. Nothing personal, really. The ultimate opportunist, Takashi-san. Okay, 26 HP, he attacks the Doom meter. My base chance to hit is 90. I do 7 damage with the cleaver, and I can use it 3 times. Okay. We may as well just make that 100. Okay. Should finish him now. Resolve combat. Climbing the stairs. Get nervous. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision, and you can swear something's waiting for you. No choice, keep climbing. You decide to brave the veil. You emerge a while later, safe. You can't, however, explain the blasphemous whispers you heard. Keep climbing, -3 reason. Following the winding staircase, you are... Wait a minute. Someone has been taking photos of you. The photos include the enemies you fought. Something's wrong, but you can't precisely say what. Select the second enemy you fought this run. I cannot even begin to remember who... I've done too many runs today. I don't know. I don't actually know. Ooh. Bro, was Drain Swimmer even this run? I don't think it was. I think maybe it was Drain Swimmer, then Scissor Woman. I'm gonna say Scissor Woman. Correct answer. Oh my god, I got it. You rip the photo. Underneath is a tiny button. You press it, and with a buzz, the gates opens. I'm at 99 XP. Oh, come on. Conspirant? Delinquent girl. You're stopped by a... Oh, hang on a second. Let me do this first. You were stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. Hang on. I need to increase my reason with this level up, or I'm doomed. Yakuza card is useless by this point. Quick thinking, folklore studies. Both of these are kind of but it's too risky to re-roll Doom, so I'm going to take quick thinking just for the heck of it. And continue. Okay, I got some reason back. Try to reason with her. Not enough charisma. You try to talk her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises the knife and slices across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. You carefully step over the body. -2 reason. Oh well. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to the hole inside the central pillar. If there's a switch inside, you'll have to risk getting cut by numerous glass shards. Find a switch. Not enough dexterity. You can feel the sharp glass ripping your flesh as you search for the switch. Finally, you grab a cable and follow it with your bleeding fingers until you find the button. The buzz, the gate opens. -3 stamina. Oh my god, did I do it? The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Oh my god. How did this stupid dog crap run actually make it? How? How is this the one I got the clear with Haru? As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. Oh, I'm frickin' relieved, alright. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You manage to stop the ritual awakening the eldritch old god. But what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. Congratulations, you are safe for now. I actually did it. How? I unlocked 5 new achievements with this run. Holy crap. This is, if you're just joining us, for like the past 4 hours, I've been having the most dog crap luck with frickin' Haru here. And at the very end, I'm like, you know what? One more. And this game threw everything at me. I got so many injuries. I got randomly cursed. I should not have won this, but I did. Just barely cheesed this out at the end. Alright, let's see the achievements I got. There should be multiple unlocks for that. Hang on. Let me see. Oh. Ugh, extra achievements. What did I get? Meet your other neighbor. Don't think hang on. Complete a playthrough without resting. This was done against my will. You took away the rest option, so... Hang on, complete the game with the 5th character. That's not it. Hang on. No, hang on. Win a playthrough with 7th Cursed. And a 7th Cursed backstory. It unlocks the ill-fated backstory. Okay. Win a playthrough with Hunted by Cult. Did that already. Unlock 20 achievements. Unlocks the occult shop as a location. Okay. Defeat a human enemy in 1 round. Unlocks the Blood Frenzy status. Win your 3rd playthrough. Win your 4th. Hang on. I think I unlocked another card pack. I wish it would show me which ones were the brand new achievements I got. It looks like I unlocked a fair amount. Burn down the school building. How did I do that? Here, let me go... Wait, roll a 1 during a stat check. Okay. In a second. What's this? That. You just back out. And let me hit new game and see what I unlocked here. No. Back out. Alright, I'm gonna have to reset because there's no back button. Okay. Continue. Challenges. Test yourself with a selection of challenges. This is what I unlocked. One last thing. A tall man left a suitcase for you. What are these? Let me check. Yeah, okay. Okay, select your challenge. Going cold turkey. I think I've chosen the worst time to quit. Difficulty, cultist, character Haru. Old god is random. Special rule. Automatically discard all acquired cigarettes. Start with a bottle of water instead. Unlocked hardcore Haru mode over here. Ghastly presence. Don't you see the person following me? Play as Kyrie. Start with a mind drain, a random spell, and a new personal status. Ghastly presence that will disable all offensive combat options. How do you play? Ghost Town. Only after your photo shoot was canceled did you discover every business in Shiakawa is closed. Did everyone move out, or... Difficulty is true believer. That's like the hardest difficulty possible. All additional actions but rest are disabled for the duration of the playthrough. Mimi's little project. Time to put my knowledge to use. Before each investigation, you have to choose one experiment to perform. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound very pleasant on the highest difficulty. Jeez. Okay. Here, let me back out the main menu. I want to see the backstory I unlocked. Continue. Customize. Yep, I unlocked more events. I'm pretty sure I unlocked this, right? Contains 8 additional events and encounters. Bloody Sweater, Hunted, Dream Man, Final Base, Casted, Koi Woman, Dream Eater, and, Gigolo? Is that what that says? I can unlock more extended card packs there, but hang on. Let me just see what we can get here. Alright, that's the normal intro. So, 7th curse, and I unlocked Ill-Fated. You were born under a bad mood, or a bad moon. All event skill check... What's that garbage? All skill checks fail automatically? Are you joking? I feel like that's just how I've been playing anyway. What's the point? So I have to win a game with this to unlock more stuff, do I? That is disgusting. I hate it. Did I unlock a new character yet? No, it doesn't look like it. There's a whole lot of slots for more characters, but I haven't gotten another one yet. I just still have the main ones here. Mimi is still the newest one I got. Oh, well, that seems to be it, chat. We did it. I set out today to try and finish a run with Haru, and I did it. I managed to do it. It took a while. It was an absolute pain in the booty, but I did it. Had a little bit of a learning experience along the way. I can unlock one now. Was there a secret I can do? Randomly select one of the unlocked characters. Anyways, it don't matter right now. Oh. I should really wrap this up now, because I've been recording for like 4 hours. This stream was so goofy. I struggled to get anywhere with this guy, and then at the end when I'm just like, you know what, screw it, and the game just keeps beating him up over and over and over, somehow I made it to the end. Like, I literally lost the option to rest at the beginning of the run, and I still somehow did it. That was just so ridiculous, man. Well, I hope people enjoyed this. This was a bit of a disaster. Next time I play, I am not going with the strength build, let me tell you. We've had enough of that today, that's for sure. I think that kendo helmet saved me, too. Somehow I managed to have enough Doom-like leeway to make it through the lighthouse, and my stats just barely hung on for the rest of it. But this was fun. I hope people had a good time. I think I got some new endings for some of the mysteries done as well. Hope people are enjoying this. I'm gonna wrap it up now, though. I am very tired and I want to go get something to eat. For YouTube audience, have a good night. Look forward to more, and bye-byes.